It's a cold night in Foxborough.
Yes, it is.
For you here at the end of week number 13 around the National Football League. Welcome to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. And now welcome inside.
Here we go. Troy Aikman, Joe Buck on the call tonight. Welcome in. Love the Monday night music. Get me fired up. Let me get this center there. Hello. I think I got this Coke is really kicking in. The Coca-Cola. I don't usually drink Cokes. I usually drink Pepsi, so I guess it's really going to kick in with the caffeine tonight. Kolya, hello. Susan Silva, hello. Mike Beachman, good to see you. Debbie Bernfeld, hello. Packers 2015, hello. Welcome in. Let's get it going tonight here. Pre-game, we got about 15 minutes to go. Hello, Doug. Good to see you. Sphinx Daddy, hello. I think you all know what to do. Come in and hit the like. We'll be talking about it all night till we get there. And two opposite teams, as Doug just put in there, 10-2 versus 2-9. Weather says 29 degrees. It feels like it's about 15 there. They're about to get 7 inches of snow, I believe. That's what I heard. So we'll see if Drake May can rock the party here today.
My first opportunity to watch him play live.
We will see it. We will see it.
I can't wait to hear what he has to say. A moment ago, he caught up with Lisa Salters. He go down to the field. It's a performance above, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Lisa.
Drake, you said this is going to be cool to play on Monday.
Fred O'Malley, good to see you. Freedom Alley, welcome in, sir.
With your brothers, just what are you expecting this moment to be like when you take the field?
Welcome in, welcome in. I don't believe we're getting any snow tonight. Benjamin, hello. I'm doing pretty good. I just got to talk to a good friend of mine for a few minutes and had a nice dinner for my daughter. Things are good. Things are good. Working on Hall of Fame stuff. A lot of good stuff.
On the offensive line. So what's it going to take to get the...
I don't think the Giants have a chance tonight. I'd love to see them pull out a victory here, but I just don't see it. Candy, hello. Kay Wilby, hello. Kay says, go Pats.
He's having a ball. He's only 23 years old. Can't wait to watch him. And then on the other side, you've got the New York Giants.
They're going through the opening behind them. All the lights and all the flickering.
Are created equal, and a team that's lost some...
Daniel Barry, hello.
Boy, do they have a guy they love in Jackson Dart, and he's back and ready to go tonight. Yeah, I like him as well, and what he did. You mentioned
Jackson Dart starting tonight. Another idiot with all his gold chains outside of his uniform. Who the heck cares if you have a gold chain? Take it off for the game. That drives me nuts.
And then, of course, Scatterboo goes down. Jackson
drives me nuts. Hello, Debbie Bernfeld.
When Dart has been in the lineup has been him scrambling, and some of the quarterback design.
That drives me nuts.
Very effective at it. I know they want to try to protect him. He wants to protect himself. What this might look like tonight.
Mr. Thibodeau. Hello, sir. Good to see you.
He's probably going to throw caution into the wind. It's kind of his style, and I'm as excited about watching him as I am Drake May. So this should be a fun night watching these two young quarterbacks.
Yeah, for more,
I'm hoping it's a good night with the quarterbacks.
With Laura Rutledge.
Well, thank you, Joe. And as Troy said, this is something where they are trying to...
Laura Rutledge actually knows what she's talking about.
But he says running the ball is a huge part of his game. And he also feels like it's the best thing he can do to help this team win. So we'll see him scramble tonight. The linebacker for the Giants, Brian Burns, told me, quote, he loves contact, and you can't stop a dog from doing what a dog wants to do. Of course, Jackson Dart is a dog.
You can't stop a dog from doing what a dog wants to do. Okay.
He's really excited to get back out there.
Good deal.
He feels great, but he did make the time off useful, observing the veteran Jameis Winston and how he communicates specifically after drives. Joe, we'll watch Jackson to implement...
Mandy Mary, hello. Welcome in.
Along the way, as he is still a rookie, but he wants to be as good as he possibly can and learning from a...
Monday Night Football, everybody. This is exciting. Let me get that for you.
Infectious. He gets set down. Place is ready to rock. You are watching the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. Our national anthem when we come back.
National anthem when we come back.
It's the dog park. With all the dogs there.
Dun dun.
And the people you see that you don't really know because it's the dog park. It's the dog park.
Brought to you by Progressive Pet Insurance.
What are you eating? What are you eating?
All right, there we go. Poll is up. Poll is up.
Protect your pet from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Big expenses. Need your big financial.
If you're coming in new, say hello. We'd love to welcome you in. Drew Bidding, Andrew Bidding. How are you, sir? New York, Mrs. Scat. Yeah, no doubt about Scataboo.
Or whatever you're planning next.
We'll see what they do tonight, though.
Achieving your financial goals,
You know,
becomes easier.
getting their quarterback back.
Reaching them with your big financial friend.
That could be a big factor for them.
Every day I walk into that field.
That could be a big factor.
On the road or underneath.
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Hit those likes. You come into the channel, you say hello, and hit a like. That's our standard plan for everybody. Come in, say hello, and hit a like.
More prepared and ready to get back out there tomorrow.
Already at 28, working our way up there. Let's get our flag ready.
You are stealing my Jersey Mike's gig. Danny, it's just because Jersey Mike's is an official sponsor of the.
We'll be doing that in just a minute here.
Now you're taking my look. This is how I dress. My glasses. I've been looking for those. I wear glasses. I have astigmatism. How'd you guess? Astigmatism.
Ready for you on set, Eli?
I gotta go. Oh, this ain't over, Manny.
That's such a great commercial.
Jersey Mike's, a simple above.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You might not be related.
JB, welcome in. Good to see you.
Still family.
Day was pretty good, Sphinx. Got a lot accomplished, I feel. Pacers
You give your
get
whole
smacked by the Cavs tonight at halftime. That's good.
because it feels good to raise up the community that raised you. You are a fighter.
That is good.
This is your reward. The W, the mark of a fighter.
Dun, dun, dun. Jacob Herring, hello, welcome in. Hit a like, tell a friend to get over here. You got a friend that loves football. Tell him to get over here and say hello. Da, 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 da. Here we go.
Fans, if you are able, please rise and remove your caps for the presentation of our national anthem. Presenting our colors are members of the Duxbury Fire Department Honor Guard. And performing tonight's anthem from Lowell, Mass., a native currently performing in And Juliet on Broadway, Elsa Keefe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glowed, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Absolutely beautiful here in
Great rendition right there. We say blessings and thank you for the sacrifices made by those soldiers, past and current. We ask for blessings for those soldiers, for safe travels, safe posts, safe time with everything they're doing. And we're so grateful that they allow us to have the freedoms that we so endure, and including their families. Their families stand by as soldiers, support our soldiers, and a strong family at home is a basis for a great soldier in the field. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're about ready to do this here. Welcome into the mayor of Chicken Hill. Mike, good to see you. Happy Monday night. Yes, happy Monday night. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. We're ready to go. Kay Willoughby, thank you for sharing everything out. We appreciate that as well. We are doing our thing to get ready here. Got one set of commercials left, and we'll be ready to fly with this.
And of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
We got some Christmas gifts wrapped today, so that was good. Another positive of things we got done today. Now I'm just ready for this. Hopefully it'll be a decent game. Your dad was Air Force. Thank you for your service. Thank you for his sacrifices, service, support, everything he did for our country. And, the family serves just as much as home. The family serves a role in the position of a soldier. That's for sure. Shannon Woods, welcome in. 33 likes on the board. Keep hitting the like. Our standard procedure is you come in, hit a like, and say hello. That's what we want. We want to chat with you.
Gets paid what she says. Those pesky bank fees? She wouldn't know. She banks fee-free. While building her credit stress-free. Look at her go. So don't think no way. Bank smarter this season. Do China.
You have to look at my upcoming streams, Jacob. Everything's posted. That's why we do it that way. I don't know what games I'm doing. Your dad was in the Navy. Well, thank you for your sacrifices and everything that you did to support Shannon. And thank you to your dad for his service as well. We are minutes away from kickoff here. Minutes away. There comes the logo. So we're seeing it there. We're getting ready. Of the National Football League. Yes. Just give us a good game tonight. Come on. Give us something good tonight.
After 6 years in Tennessee, brought back to the organization where he made his name as a player.
All right, I can't tell because their uniforms look so close. We're going to have to look at one commercial here. One commercial.
4 miles per hour. Feels more than that.
Giants kick it off to the Patriots. Patriots in red. Here they come at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Out to the 30. Still going. 35, 40, 46-yard line. Big return for New England. Welcome in, Jeffrey. Thank you for coming in.
Well, an excellent job by Terrell Jennings. Did you see? It looks like they've got.
That's a good question, Drew. I don't know about that. Lease Wilcox, welcome in. O'Connell, welcome in. Hammer that like, everybody. We need your help. Hammer that like. First down and 10. Here comes May out to throw. Play action, handoff. Stand straight up the middle. Gain of about 4. Second down and 6. Second and 6. Grab a cold beverage. It is party time.
Leading the league in pass yardage, does not have a 300-yard pass game. He's just been consistently accurate and very good. That's pretty amazing when you consider the fact that he does lead the league in yardage, and he hasn't had that really big passing.
Second down and 6 from the 50. Badger backer. Hello, my friend. Welcome in.
Back to the right.
Shotgun going to throw. Caught. Short of the first down. It's going to be third down and about 1.
Third down and short after a game.
Third down and about 1.
Look, it's a change up front. This has been a very healthy Patriots team really until last week. especially on the offensive line. Vidarian Lowe gets the start at left tackle. Ben Brown gets the start, his second of the year at left guard. And then the backs and receivers. Travion Henderson, the rookie, outstanding.
Third down and 1, 31.
Spot. Stand full of weeks.
Handoff up the middle, first down.
And then with a pile push, get 8. And just like that, after the good kick return, the Patriots have the ball.
First down and 10, New England. And they are in Giants territory at the 36.
Ramondre Stevenson, and an excellent job by
first chance to rebound. And a Trey Lance start, that's right. That could happen.
He came back last week after having missed a couple of games. But they're going with him here in the early going.
Shotgun looking to throw. Drake May, down the field he goes. Got a man open, he way overthrows him. Second down and 10.
The former New Orleans Saint. These Giants are in their first game with
You're getting some snow tomorrow in New York. All right, good for you. Enjoy the snow. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt your day or your plans. Cavaliers up 12 at halftime. Good for them. I wish we were. We're getting slush. We're getting nothing. Second down and 10. Look at the throw. May's got all day. He gets it off to Gibbs, and that's a first down again. About the 23. First and 10, New England.
He's been doing this throughout his entire career.
41 likes on the board. When you come in, say hello, hit a like. Hit the like, say hello.
They're looking him up. They're kind of playing him a little bit with help, safety help.
That was a nice throw. You can't give him that much time.
With his quickness and some of the things that he's capable of doing, that's a tough job of covering him when he's able to come out of that route the way that he did. Catch number 62 on the year for the 4-time Pro Bowler.
First down and 10. Play action, going to throw. May's in trouble. He gets away from it. And he just throws it away. They should have had him for a massive loss to the two defenders. He got away from them. Wow.
Second and 10. Well, Drew Phillips, he comes off the edge. And
they blew an opportunity there. Mandy Mary says, you're getting 2 to 4 overnight? Wow. I think Jen's getting somewhere between 1 and 7. She's hoping for 5 to 6. Handoff up the middle. Solid run again. That's a gain of 5 or 6.
Gain of 7 yards.
Gain of 7 yards. Wow. Rhode Island is getting rain.
As we know, this is the Giants' defense.
That was a big run right there. He literally ran the linebacker over. 3rd and 3. If Molly comes in, don't tell her we were talking about snow. 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 3. Trips to the left. Trips to the left.
Play clock at 1.
Play clock at 1. Throw. Caught. Tight end. Down at the 7. 1st and goal.
Coming off a career high 100.
I think that was Holland.
Cincinnati. And that catch sets up the 1st and goal. Well, the Giants come up. You see the 2 linebackers.
Sorry, Pete. I've gone. I have no idea what that means. What's up, Dave Disney Dreams? Welcome in.
We may see a little bit more.
Susan's getting snow as well. Nice.
At the snap of the ball, does a good job of it. Hangs in the pocket, of course. Hunter Henry is the security.
Hunter Henry is the tight end. 1st and goal, New England. Handoff up the middle. That goes nowhere. 1st and goal at the 6 still. 2nd and goal at the 6, I should say. Well, thank you, Lee. Appreciate it.
As a player, has got this team playing great football, and he's got some Belichick to him. He is kind of a no-nonsense guy, but when you talk to people around this organization, Maybe a little more touchy-feely. Bill, I think that's affirmative. Okay. Yeah, so he's got a nice play.
Second and goal. Second and goal. Look at the throw. Dumps it off to the back. He gets hit at the 4. Third and goal. Henderson on the catch. Third and goal.
That saved a touchdown. It's third and goal. Well, it did primarily because Henderson, as he comes out of the backfield, he's not able to catch this ball in the stride. I was talking about the accuracy of Drake May. It's just enough behind him to where he's got to slow down, and it allows Okereke to make a play.
Third and goal. Third and goal.
It's third and goal. From the 4.
Shotgun formation. Henderson to his left. Look at the throw. End zone. Incomplete. No flags. Looking for Diggs. You got some cold balls tonight. Cold balls are not a good thing. They're going to send the field goal team out. That went right through the tip of his hand. Just over his head.
Just not quite able to go up and make a play on the football. That's a good job by the Giants. They give up yards, but this is an area of the field where New England has had some struggles of cashing it in for touchdowns in the red zone. They sure did last week.
Field goal is up, and field goal is good. Field goal is good. Welcome into Road Warrior. They're saying 1-3. Now it's 3-5 where you're at. Wow. And welcome into Rob, UK Diz Dad. I knew you'd be here tonight. Go blue. Know you're excited we're doing the blue. Big blue. Because when you go cool, you can push your limits. Glad you're here. Hey, if you give up 3 instead of 7 any day of the week, that's good, but you got to go back down and put your foot down and make something happen. Lucky Mary doesn't have to go anywhere tomorrow. She's got a long trek to work, but Cakes doesn't appreciate it. Cakes doesn't do anything to help. He's probably sleeping right now. Should be buying donuts.
Visa's fraud protection checks more than 500 data points on your transactions.
3-0 game here.
Got security code with that. Don't play, and that is not his credit card. Fred, you gotta run him. No one's more secure than Visa.
It'd be great if you could have an NFL guy just run around and tackle people for you.
Okay, one smile, and then we can go home. Okay? Nope, that's too much.
I would love that.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Hey, listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay? Nope, not that's too far up. Still okay. DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, back up in the.
Hope everybody's having a great Monday night and things are getting done the way you want to get done.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Casey's buying donuts. You want some? Nice. We all want some. He should buy. He said he would buy donuts for everybody. I heard him say it. Well, he's a Detroit Lions fan. Cool deal. Dave wants some fantasy points from the Giants. I haven't really got into hockey season all this year. Maybe I will when the Olympics comes up.
Well, the month of November brought change for the Giants, Brian.
Goofy Jay, what's up?
Chicago by Kafka.
It's good to be a Miami's fan tonight. There you go.
Kafka as offensive.
There you go. There you go.
Bowen was fired on.
Sub it up, everybody. We're at 50 likes. There's 27 people that have come in, haven't helped us out with the like tonight. If you're having a good time here, that's all we ask. I try to get over 100 as quickly as I can. We tell everybody standard policy is when you stop in, jump in the chat, say hello, and hit a like. If you're doing Ninja, we get it. Apple cider donut sounds good. It does. Collected it to 10, 15, 20, 25. Giants out to the 30. Bounces back. He's going to be knocked all the way back to the 25, and they will start there. Susan leaves for Orlando on Saturday. Nice. Very nice.
Well, Joe, you mentioned we did not see Abdul Carter out on the field for the Giants during that
Very nice
series. The Giants tell me that it was a coach's decision.
We don't leave till next week. I got over a week still. We got, what, 8, 9, 10 days, something like that, before we go. We got a couple Disney streams and some football games to do before we knock that out. Shotgun. Handoff to Tracy. He goes nowhere, maybe a yard. Second down and 9. He picks up 1 yard. We hope Susan enjoys her trip, has a great time. Gets plenty of Disney magic in her life. That would be awesome for Susan. Coach O, welcome in.
I feel like we're going to see that tonight, even though we missed 2 games with concussion symptoms.
Shotgun formation, looking to throw. Caught, first down. Giants at the 38. Slayton on the catch. That ball was whipped in there. And now we got pushing and shoving. Hey, we're getting physical already. That's what I want to see. Tell him about his mama. Tell him his mama did something. Let's go. That was a nice throw by Dart. Plymouth Rock. The Rock is in the house.
Talked to us about it a couple of days ago. There's a look at the release by Darius Slayton, but very decisive by Dart in the pocket. And
that ball was slid in there really hard.
Has really become the primary outside receiver. Wandale Robinson also.
Sometimes you got to look for that hole and just pound it. Handoff, play action. Got a little bit of time. Running out of time. Running for his life. Dart's not going to nothing.
Drilled by Harold Landry.
We got more pushing and shoving going on now.
The Giants did not like that hit. A loss of 5.
Loss of 5. Second and 15.
Delivered a blow to Dart.
Cakes is here. Everybody, give him your donut order, please. I don't know. That's a lot of you. At least 1 dozen. But you got Debbie wants donuts, so you got to take care of it.
You got to be real careful, and that's one of those.
Second and 15. Second and 15.
Just nowhere for Dart then to go with the football and bail himself out. Second and
goes underneath.
Robinson gets his first catch.
Robinson on the catch. Short one underneath.
On that hit, but still, he was contacted by.
Debbie would like some donuts. Give her the nuts.
Yeah, he does.
And the donut holes. She'd like both.
We haven't seen a lot of that. And as you
I don't know whether sometimes I just love munchkins. Sometimes just popping munchkins is better than having donuts. Yeah, shipping to Rob will be a little pricey. They might get there on Saturday. Shotgun formation, looking to throw. Underneath the Robinson, nothing. Great defense by the Patriots there. Yoo-hoo! Happy Monday, yoo-hoo.
New England defense under Mike Vrabel, as you would expect. Any defense that he coaches and helps out with is the head.
Sending you less than a dozen is pointless, yeah. I would agree. 100 good people watching. We need 42 likes. Let's go. Like it up. Like it up. Lick it up. The whole thing. Boom. There's your kick.
Coming into week 13, Keelan hits it.
Taking it to 10. Out to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Down the sideline he goes. Can they catch him? No. It's going to be returned for a touchdown by Jones of the Patriots. And they are on the board.
Clap your hands!
Well, that's not what you wanted to do, Giant fans. That's for sure. You can't give up runs like that for a return for a touchdown.
He had a pick 6 last week. And a man who is a threat, whether it's on offense, defense, or special teams, goes 94 yards for the touchdown. Joe, all those years Under Bill Belichick, the Patriots went into every game feeling that they had an advantage.
Wow.
Special team side of things, and it has shown
That guy can fly.
they're just as well coached. They had the big return on the
Wow.
Come right back. Marcus Jones takes it to the house on the punt return.
All right, extra point is good. The kicker just mouthed, "Take that, Rob." That's not right. That kicker shouldn't be doing that. That kicker just kicked that extra point and said, "Take that, Rob." That's just wrong. I don't agree with that at all. 10-0 Patriots. We got 5 minutes left in a burst. Even Vrabel was running down the sideline chasing a play.
Still ticking.
Well, that was something. Patriots are really good this year. Vrabel's done a good job of pulling them together and got them all on the same page. And like them or not, you got to give them their credit, you know? Got to give them their credit.
You can set your own deadlines and keep up with all the most important moments.
Nobody's happy. The Giants aren't happy. The Giants fans aren't happy. Theme park Giants not happy. All of them. All the Giants.
Not even myself. Stockings were hung with ambitious plan, hoping some scratch offs soon would be there. Went into the window, 6 tickets to play.
Must be the pink cleats, yeah. I think it is. Pink cleats will make you do crazy things.
Toyotathon is on. Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing. Wow. Pick out the perfect tree with a Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with a Grand Highlander. Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Tacoma right now. Special 3.99% financing for 72 months.
You like the Giants, just not the football Giants.
Full-size tons.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota. Let's go play.
That's good stuff. Good stuff.
Your new boyfriend can know nothing about
94 good people watching. I hope we don't have a blowout. I really do. We need a good game. Last night's game was ridiculous. That was a great game. Might not have liked the results, but that was a great game.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Walmart Cyber Monday Deals. Shop online today only. And Progressive. Get coverage you can count on with home and auto at Progressive.com. Giants and Patriots have faced each other twice in the Super Bowl. Giants have been on top or won both matchups. Super Bowl 42, Super Bowl 46. Eli Manning just found out yet again that he is a semifinalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 2-time Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, good luck to Eli on that. And watch it.
All right, here we go. Super Galactic Barbecue. What's up? You missed the last drive? Which one? You talk about the Giants drive? Here's the kickoff. Giants take it to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's the same exact thing as the first kickoff right there.
Great run as Oshesky gets it to the 30. A 19-yard return. Special teams coaches are battling here tonight, and for Jeremy Springer, the guy on the right, he's fired up. His coverage team just did a great job, and his punt returner just went 94 yards.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. It was a return of a touchdown, a punt, a kickoff return, punt. Wasn't a drive; it was a punt. Welcome in, Super G.
It's to be expected, as I mentioned, with Mike Vrabel carrying on.
Handoff up the middle. Short run. Tracy on a short run. Andrew, welcome in. Having a decent Thanksgiving week. Thank you. Keep hitting those likes, everybody. 32 away from 100. That should be your plan when you walk in the door. Hit a like and say hello. It's like coming to the door and saying hello and hanging up your coat. Tracy was moving. Oh, we got moving on the Giants. That's going to be a false start on the G-men.
And that will back them up and make this 2nd down and 13. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Giants are able to respond to that. And
Dave, how did Michigan College do this weekend? Did they win? How'd they do? I missed the score. How'd they do?
Clearly look different, but already down 10-0, and they are already eliminated.
Second down and 13. Darren, hello, welcome in.
Commanders showed what kind of
Play action, gonna throw. Now he's gonna take off running. Oh, big hit out of bounds. We're gonna get a fight now.
And these two teams are going at each other. Well, Joe, I know they're going at it, but it looked to me like it was a legal hit. And it's just Dart trying to get a little bit extra. And, you know,
these guys are fired up fighting. I like it.
He's a target. Take a closer look at it.
Was he in bounds or not? He got lit up over here on the sideline.
This is in real speed. Hey, Troy, you're 100% right. He's in bounds when he's contacted. That's a legal hit. And to your point, Troy, he's got to take the sideline. He's got to get out of bounds before that hit comes. He absolutely has to. And you know the officials.
Wow.
The last few years,
he got lit up. Rinster, hello, welcome in.
As these teams go at it, I totally get the Giants rallying to hit
at the end of the play. Personal foul. Offense number 84. 15-yard penalty. Down count. Third down.
It's a good job. Yeah, it's a right call. It's a good job by these officials managing it.
Wow.
What took place. But I was going to say these officials over the years, they were.
Now he got second and 13, it looks like.
Even when they were kind of in bounds, that they thought the hit was unnecessary. And then the quarterback started stretching the limits on that a little bit. And the league let them know that we can't protect you if you're going to stay in bounds. Absolutely. The league has sent out a lot of training tapes and sent the message loud and clear that they want quarterbacks to get out of bounds, not try to continue to run.
Correction, 3rd and 16 now after the penalty. At the 24, 3rd and 16.
Quarterbacks have to accept some of the responsibility of trying to protect themselves, and otherwise it puts the defenders in a really tough position. But that was a big hit, but a legal one. Instead of 3rd and 1, it's 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16.
Jackson Dart's closest friend on the team. Johnson gets
over the middle, incomplete.
As Marte Mapu delivered the blow, and the Giants don't do anything with this possession. And
yep, nothing with this possession.
Mapu never even backpedals. He's just standing flat, waiting for the ball to come out, and then rally the football, put a hit on Theo Johnson and Jared Lewis.
They're going to have to punt here.
Jones waits deep again. 94 yards for a touchdown. Last time he got the touch at Gillen.
Boom, gets it off.
Drive punt, a little bit of room in front of it.
That's a 25, 30, 35. Tackled at the 39 right there. Got lit up. These guys are really hitting tonight. They are in a bad mood. Dave Stragan, hello. Welcome in.
That's exactly what Christian Ellis did. Penalty flag followed. Drive stopped. Patriots ball up 10.
That's 5 great touchdowns.
Jamal Charles is cooking. Okay.
All right, now we got to wait for the commercial break.
Grown man touchdowns. Tell me what it means, weird beard. You look like you're about to give out the Gettysburg Address. You got a log cabin? That stovepipe hat? What's the spread, Brian? Is it 4 scores?
New customers bet $5 to get 200.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I should have a Christmas thing on over here. Let's see. What can I put on Christmassy over here? Let me see what's on tonight.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value. You rule number 10. I mix and match my way.
Let's see what we got. Got to put something on the other screen over here.
That's all up to me. The $5 deal or $7.
Holiday baking. No, I'll pass on that.
Choose your deal. So you only check it twice?
I can do this real quick.
Even test them for severe Arctic weather. No wonder Nissan is J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality. Hold on to that wrap, Santa. Hurry in for Black Friday.
Dun, dun. That's we're gonna find out what's on here.
0% APR for 60 months on select SUVs for well-qualified buyers, or get up to $4,000 total savings at Frontier. The new iPhone 17 Pro?
Make their holiday wish.
Got a bunch of NCIS that I can record. How about that? Always good when I can get new NCIS to watch, because I'm too lazy to go on the app. 8:43. Let's see. Beachman, I guess somebody really enjoys your work. Be More Business. What's up, Be More Business? Been a while. Great to see you back. Darren loves your work, Mike. What else we got? Rinster's in here with us. All right, let's see here. How can there be nothing on for Christmassy here? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm putting that on the other screen.
It's 24th year. Home of the Patriots wearing their Patriot gear. They wore from the mid-80s.
Patriots looking to throw. Gets it off. Out to midfield. First down. Do I like hockey? I like hockey. I just don't have as much time to do hockey, unfortunately.
They bring him in as the offensive coordinator, and what a good pairing that is.
John Corndog, welcome in.
One of the things that he has been good at, and it's pretty simple. They'll go tight ends, and then when the defense stays base defense, they don't bring in a fifth defensive back, then they'll try to throw the ball against those looks. And when they do bring in an extra guy, then they bring it in and they want to try to run the football. But they feel with their tight ends, Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper, they have a real advantage.
Handoff, off tackle, right down, nice cut. Almost 9 yards on the run. Stevenson on the run. Still wish the Ravens would have fired Harbaugh. Placed him with Vrabel.
He got a good block there and a gain of 9. Yeah, there was talk about maybe he would get the start tonight at left tackle with Will Campbell, the rookie, going on IR, but they go with Vidarian Lowe. He was the starter last year at left tackle, but we're told by
all right.
McDaniels Munford would get some.
Let me exit out of there. I got vacation going over there.
Gets the first down. Munford started the year with New England, picked up by
Lee, I like the Ravens.
Return the favor.
Like Tampa Bay. Locked on the Brewers. What's up? Welcome in. Won't be long till baseball season's here. Won't be that long till baseball season will be back and in play again. First down and 10. First and 10.
Talked about a little bit earlier.
Patriots pretty well moving the ball at ease right now. If you're brand new, sub it up and say hello. Play action, gonna throw. Underneath, May goes back over the top. He's got his tight end. All the way inside the 5. Real nice catch to Hunter Henry. Patriots are just doing what they want right now.
On the bench with a coat on. Well, Drake May has been really good with the play action, and Hunter Henry, he's the second receiver inside. They clear out on the outside with a go route, and with this shell coverage, it allows Henry then to get in behind it, and there's just a huge void in that secondary, and this is a defense.
It's a nice read by the quarterback.
Both on the ground and in the air.
Throws, end zone, caught, touchdown, Patriots. Booty on the catch, Booty.
Clap your hands! New England could not be any worse for the Giants.
Not a good start for the G-men right here.
This year, and he tracks that ball exceptionally well. He's got a tight split, opens up a lot of field then to the corner of the end zone, but his adjustment to the football in flight.
Tough one there.
Excellent job by him.
John Cordog hitting us up with a starting to train. Starting to train. He says, hey, want to ask a favor? Can we rate Daily Fast Pass tonight? I can't do that tonight. I don't do that on sports streams. That's for Disney stuff only. But next Disney stream, I'll do that for you for Tyler. I don't do that on football because there's a lot of people that come in, John, that don't like Disney. And I try to respect them and not shove Disney down their throat. So, but next Disney stream, I'll do that for you. Absolutely.
Treat your EOE or just deal with symptoms.
Absolutely for you. Thank you, John Corndog. $10 holler holler. Blessing Preston, myself, and the channel.
A breakthrough treatment proven to help reduce inflammation in the esophagus and improve.
I appreciate that. That will go toward our special project. We got a couple things. We're working on a big special project and got a couple things we got to acquire. So that'll go toward helping with that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Going to a good cause.
Reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away if you have trouble breathing or wheezing or swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or throat. Tell your doctor of new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor.
With your EOE under control, imagine the possibilities. Talk to your EOE specialist about Dupixent.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value. You rule number 10, I mix and match my way. Here's 7 tasty items, and I can get 2 for $5 or 3 for $7.
Trying to text my daughter.
$7 trio from Burger King classics to pancakes. Choose your deal.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's all Thursday night.
This week, it's a high-octane matchup in Motor City at the Dallas Cowboys.
And,
Detroit Lions in a crucial NFC.
17-0 here. Yeah, John, I don't do that because I did it last year one time, and I sent a bunch of people. I did that. We had a lot of people in there and a busy stream, and unfortunately, we had some people that really don't like Disney. Oh, Lord. Mods, get that. I'll fix it. We had some people that really don't like Disney and went into the creators thing where I sent people and were just awfully rude. Not that anybody here would do that, but I'm just not taking a chance on it. But we will definitely do that next Disney stream when Tyler's going.
Several men's health issues, including prostate cancer, something that hits close to home for the Patriots. The team announced in September that defensive coordinator Terrell Williams has been diagnosed with prostate cancer and would be stepping away from the team.
All right, here we go. Kicking off to the G-Men.
As he calls them, comes to the building
at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right up the middle, 35, 38-yard line. First down right there. Yeah, it was pretty rough. It was ugly.
Mike Vrabel continues to honor him. 14th season as an NFL assistant coach. His first time as an NFL defensive coordinator, diagnosed with prostate cancer earlier this season, dealing with chemotherapy and coming back when he is able. There's another look at Vrabel's mustache on the back of the shoe. He cannot wait to shave that mustache after this game. He said it's coming off as soon as this game is over.
Handoff right up the middle. Tracy goes nowhere. Got maybe 1 yard.
Gain of 1, and this has been a dominant first quarter by the New England Patriots, who are fired up. That's Corey Dirt, who's running the Giants. Hear about it. Your Quest calls. Stay tuned for halftime when we dive into the Sea of Monsters with an exclusive look at Season 2 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, returning December 10th on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Handoff again, Tracy. Actually, Singletary up the middle of that one. 6 yards, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 3.
It'll be 3rd down when we start quarter number 2 here in Foxborough, and the Giants have to get up and get after them. It's been
first quarter done and in the books.
1 quarter in the books. Patriots.
Sub it up if you're new. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
His first game back after missing the last 2.
17 points in the first.
17-0 after 1.
If you're pulling for that upset, it's not looking good right now.
All your breakfast faves, like pancakes, eggs, and bacon, are just $6 every day. Cheesy scrambles, French toast, and omelets with pancakes, all $6 each.
Yeah, it was a great game last night.
Every day at IHOP.
Hey, Mom.
I need a cinnamon roll.
Why does St. Nick get all the credit?
Moms do all the work.
We're going to be late for the dance floor.
Hello? They forgot me. Mom's closed up shop. Peace out, y'all.
Oh, my God, that's Mom.
Told her not to go off those hormones.
Everybody just stay calm.
I can't do anything without your mother.
How did you get here? I just got in my car and said, oh, what fun. December 3rd. Oh,
Crazy movie. Some of these movies they come out with, you gotta shake your head.
So I gotta have my Sony X6s with me. Always. Because when greatness is the goal, you gotta have the best to be the best.
You took Pats minus 9.5. Man, that bookie or whoever you bet with really jumped it up. Must have been a lot of money going to the Patriots if it jumped up 2.5 points that quick.
Find free adult education classes here. I finished your.
Is that an in-game play? That might explain that. Kidder 96, welcome in. That's a good song.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic. Switch to Fios home internet from Verizon.
All right.
Biggest ever gift lineup.
Alternate line bet. Gotcha. Edward, welcome in.
Galaxy tab on us. Switch to Fios home internet today.
More payout. Hey, good for you. Good for you, sir.
Life insurance that meets your needs now for when they need it most. With help from your State Farm agent. Contact State Farm agent George Kazmarek today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a quote today.
Thank you.
Patriot Growl actions. We welcome you back and a look.
Put the fruit punch in there. I'm saving that for later. Okay, that's fine. We got to get some more. Thank you for the help on that. Okay. Sleep well. Love you. Here we go. Shotgun, hands off up the middle. First down, G-Man. Singletary again, I believe.
2025. Here's Jackson Dart tonight. First possession, gets that hit from Landry. Second possession, Christian Ellis pops him along the sideline. Theo Johnson comes to his defense. And the message I would imagine.
Here we go. First down and 10.
Jackson, take care of yourself out there. I'm telling, talking with him that he's
tight end in motion. Changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line. Hand off again. Nothing on that one.
Not much. Let's go down to Laura.
Well, Joe, you just saw Mike Kafka was checking on Jackson Dart, really more checking on if he's okay. But Russell Wilson was imploring him to protect himself better after a couple of these early hits that we've seen. Also reminding him he doesn't have to get it all done on one play. Dart just wants to. You see the competitive fire. It's hard to ignore.
Yeah, it really is. But they, you always hear
competitive fire don't do you any good if you're on the bench.
Protected from himself. It's just his natural instinct. But they need him.
Handoff, Singletary again. He got nothing.
Well, when you look at the games that Jackson Dart has played this year, they have run the ball better with him at quarterback. But the reason has been because of his rushing numbers. He's averaged 45 yards a game when he has been the starter. They've not
45 yards a game
in the run game, and so he's been such a big part of trying to create some balance. When your quarterback is essentially your best runner, and he's got the history of the hits. That's a tough one to try to navigate. 5 straight Singletary runs.
Look at the throw going down the field. Oh, his tight end got lit up, and I think that's going to be a penalty. My God, he got hit hard.
What a good throw, good catch. It got hit by Jalen Hawkins, and the flag came out.
That's going to be 15 yards and a first down.
Theo Johnson, that's a heck of a catch. He goes up, and not an easy one to make. And then Jalen Hawkins comes in and puts the hit on him.
Helmet to helmet, and he's celebrating.
As you see that ball hit the
foul. Defense number 21. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
So it'll be a first down by penalty. Yeah. And not on the catch as that ball came out. On the
wow.
Yeah, he wasn't able to make it. Good effort on his part. He's a heck of an athlete. And he almost is able to bring that in, which would have been really something. But the hit clearly on the defenseless receiver is where they get penalized. Hawkins.
First down and 10. G-Men.
Chargers, their other safety is Craig Woodson, who's just fit right in. Rookie, 4th-round pick from Cal. This defense, as I mentioned earlier, number 8 in the league, and they're number 2 defending the run.
Changing the play to line again.
Dart on first down.
Pressure coming, gets it off. Complete. Slayton inside the 10. Touchdown. Is there a penalty? No penalty. Giants touchdown.
Clap your hands!
I think he's on the half-yard line.
I don't know how they could.
They're going to have to review it for the touchdown.
That's a great job by Slayton. He had 3 defenders essentially on him. Just a totally blown coverage by the New England Patriots. And Jackson Dart, he had a couple guys who were wide open that would have scored easily. One of them being Wan'Dale Robinson in the slot. And he throws it here to Slayton. Slayton's just able to make some people miss and just great individual effort to get it in. Officially goes down as a 30-yard touchdown. Catch.
I think it's going to be put on the 1.
And for Darius Slayton, that's his first.
Nope, it's going to stand. It's going to stand. Extra point is good, 17-7.
Dart, after a lot of runs early from Singletary on that possession.
All right, let's hit up some of our things real quick. I'll be right back here in just a moment.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
If you're looking for bracelets made with love, it's KT Designs and Crafts Company. Does an amazing job with various bracelets from Disney and other content variables. Check out the Etsy shop located right here on the link provided by our moderators. You can get them made today and shipped out to you really quick. Katie supports the Pete McDivitt Show, and we say, hey, go out and support KT Designs and Crafts Company, handmade with love.
Hey you guys, this is 11-time women's world champion hardcore country Mickie James, and you are watching the Pete McDivitt Show exclusively here on YouTube. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and hit that bell icon because you never know who might show up.
All right, 17-7. Welcome into, I saw we had a new friend come in. Let's say hello to, where is it? Chat was going by a little quickly there. Antonio R, welcome in. He says, Pat Nation, baby. Welcome in, Antonio. 31 subs to 600. We're counting it down, 31. 31 new friends to 600.
Let's look at the notable MVP candidates this season. Matthew Stafford and the Rams coming off a loss.
Lenny, welcome in.
Got it. Yesterday, Drake May is off to a good start tonight. Jonathan Taylor slid back. These were the top 3 with regard to odds to be the MVP in 2020.
Curtis family, good evening. Welcome in. Here comes the kick for the Giants.
Yesterday, and now they are not in the top spot in the AFC South.
Collected at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. After the 25, they'll start right there.
On the return, 21 yards. We look at the night for Drake May. Yeah, he's certainly making a case for himself for MVP tonight here in this first half. Doing a good job of getting through his progression, stepping up, hitting Hunter Henry. And the play action here, which he has been so effective with this year, and just mixing it up along with the shotgun play action and the things that he's been able to do, getting the ball down the field. But the accuracy has been what has impressed me the most. He's found
Dumps it underneath, caught.
Here's Henderson. You can add another. So that's 6 of the tackles.
Over to Henderson, short gain.
As Abdul Carter has entered the game for the first night. You look at the numbers for Drake May tonight. He has that touchdown throw to Kayshon Boutte and the number 3 overall pick in this past draft, Abdul Carter, who is still looking for his first full sack on the season, does have 27 pressures. He is into the ball game for the Giants, and again, coach's decision, we were told, why we did not see him in the opening quarter. Now May moves out of the backfield.
May out of the backfield. Stevenson up the middle. It's going to be a yard short. 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1.
Drake May, I'm asked a lot, Joe, as to what characteristics are you looking for? Is it arm? Is it mobility? Is it the intangibles on a quarterback? And I've always said that accuracy is the most important quality in my book, because if you can't throw the ball straight, the rest of it doesn't really matter. You can be a great...
Accuracy is what Aikman's looking for, huh?
And you can scheme up a lot of things, but if the quarterback can't throw the ball straight, you're going to have some real problems. And this guy leads...
We got a timeout that's about to be called here on 3rd and 1.
All throws. It hasn't mattered where he's gone on the field.
Timeout, New England.
Really since around week 6.
Welcome in, George. Thank you for coming in tonight.
Been really effective throwing the ball deep.
Anybody else brand new here tonight, first time, say hello in the chat.
Well, it's been fun to watch his progression happen. Mike Vrabel, he's got his quarterback, and we get our first live look at Drake May. It's been fun to watch him over the past year and a half now just grow in this league. And yeah, you talk to him, you see all the stuff that everybody else says. Humility. He's only 23 years old, but they've told him, don't take your time to become a leader. You're the quarterback. You're the leader now.
Well, that's what Mike Vrabel talked to him about.
Interesting.
You have to be. It doesn't matter how young you are when you're in the huddle and trying to lead these guys. You've got to take charge, and he's been able to do that certainly this year. And
single back set. Look at the throw.
3rd down and 1.
3rd down and 1. I don't think he got it.
By Carter. And Abdul Carter made the stop, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So he checks in.
4th down and 1 now. 4th and 1.
Series, and he forces a 4th down with that stop.
And looks like they are going to punt.
Well, these are some of the plays that he's capable of making, and you get some of that inside push, and then he's able to come off of the block and then make the play on Drake May. The one thing when you do watch May this year, he is very quick to try to get up in the pocket to help out the tackles, and some of the sacks he's taken have been on him this year.
Here's a complete shake by the punter, Bryce Beringer. That went off the side of the foot after the first official sack. The rookie year for Abdul Carter. And it's a 25-yard punt. Giants get the
25-yard punt. Giants get the ball back.
Entry for sugar.
And we got a timeout on the possession change with 10:38 to go.
Oh, there it is.
I'll have to go switch chairs here in a little bit, try to get a little bit more comfortable for the second half.
Every day I walk onto that field, it's like coming home. Whether I'm training, on the road, or
It's an Archie Manning commercial.
my best when I feel my best.
He's getting paid.
I love Viewing. The style, feel, and versatility help me find that perfect space between comfort and performance. I feel more balanced, more prepared, and ready to get back out there tomorrow and do it all over again.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house
Not a creature was stirring. Not even my spouse. Stockings were hung with ambitious plans, hoping some scratch-offs soon would be.
Maryland Lottery plays this commercial way too much.
Went into the window, 6 tickets to play. Santa called out as he vanished from sight.
Good luck. Have fun. Play scratch-offs tonight.
Toyotathon is on. Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
All right, everybody, we come back. Giants get the ball. This is a big possession. They could pull this thing back to a 3-point or a 7-point game, be a 1-score game. That would be something.
Get a RAV4 right now with special 4.75%
That would be something.
or get 4.99% financing.
You think Drake should learn how to slot well? That's all young quarterbacks got to learn that. That's just all that is. You know, he's just young.
A moment ago, 17-7 ball game, and Bryce Behringer just hit it right off the side of his foot, went for just 25 yards, and Jameis Winston was helping the officiating crew. It's right here. It's right here. And he kind of oversold the punt. Eventually, he's like, no, I mean, it's up there. It's up there.
Well, that'll be an interesting sequence to keep track of. I mean, it's 3rd and 1, and they
All right, here we go. Giants with the ball, just shy of midfield.
Setting up the Giants with outstanding field position. But what are they able to do with it now?
Starting at their own 44. Singletary in the backfield. 5 straight carries started.
Quick throw, Robinson.
Looking for some blocks on the edge.
Got a couple yards, not much.
Stopped by Craig Woodson, the rookie safety, after a gain of 4.
It looked like they might.
Yeah, Jameis is full of personality, isn't he, Rob?
A run pass option, and Jackson Dart, he saw it. They brought a blitz off the slot.
He is full of it, full of himself, full of it. A lot of good stuff, though.
They get it out.
Very passionate guy.
They don't quite get the block, and then
2nd down and 6.
defender also was able to make a play for a minimal gain.
Handoff up the middle.
This time, the 3rd and short coming up.
Singletary gets about 3. 3rd and 3 coming up.
3rd down and a couple tonight.
3rd down and a couple. Whoop.
For the Giants, last drive, 6 plays, 62 yards, capped on the 30-yard touchdown to Darius Slayton. Now Mike Kafka's team trying to convert a 3rd and 2.
Handoff, Singletary again. 1st down, Giants.
This offensive line, which has been highly criticized over the last couple of years, has played pretty well in 2025.
I agree. They have not had a great offensive line for several years. It has been a lot better. It's the 2nd time tonight they've run it there.
1st down and 10, ball at the 43 of the Patriots. Handoff again. Solid run, Singletary up the middle. Gain of 12 or 13 inside the 30 to the 29. 1st and 10. G-Man.
Getting some movement. Greg Van Roten, he helps kind of lead the way. And these backs, as I was talking about, they haven't seen a lot of these types of holes this year. It has been challenging on these running backs, both of them averaging well under 4 yards a carry. But there have been some lanes here in this first half.
Van Roten, 35, and in many ways playing the best football of his career.
Under center.
In his 11th year.
Handoff again.
Singletary knocking right into the
Singletary got about a yard on that one. They're still running.
And Theo Johnson is mixing it up now with Christian Barmore.
That defensive front for New England, that's a pretty good group, especially as pass rushers. They can get up the field and they can get after you, and then you've got the edge.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse, Mr. Moody.
From some of those inside rushes that defensive line has created.
They're without Kyrus Tonga tonight, and it's the 2nd game miss for
Play action.
It's on IR. Dart
Shuttle pass from Dart to Singletary.
to Singletary, and a flag flies.
What's the flag fly? Legal man downfield?
I think you can pick a guy, Joe, as to who was downfield. I think that's what the flag was.
Yeah, he had Dart scrambling around and eventually threw it to Singletary.
An eligible man downfield. Offense number 76.
Yep.
5-yard penalty. Second out.
They chose John Runyon.
John Runyon, yeah. I wonder what his dad thinks about his son. They could have picked anybody, but he's the left guard, 76. Hard to draw a circle that small. But I wonder what old Pops, John Runyon, thinks about his son playing for the Giants after all the battles he used to have with the Eagles against Strahan.
Second down and 15.
Second and 15. Second and 15. Underneath Robinson, caught, get hit right away. He'll get 5 yards on a play.
Forward progress. It'll be a gain of 5. Third down and long coming up.
Well, here he is here, Gonzalez, number 0. He does an outstanding job. He's a heck of a player. He missed the first couple of games, and he's come back. And this secondary I really like. And he can get after some people. He reads that the entire way, comes up, puts a big hit.
Huge hit.
Tremendous athlete. Extension eligible after the year. Second team All-Pro in 2024. Third down and 10.
Third down and 10. Third and 10. Play action. Look at the throw. Steps up. Down the field he goes. Oh, he couldn't hold on to it in the end zone.
It looked like it was there. Hawkins was defending. And Johnson,
that was a good throw.
He had a couple steps on him. It still looked like he might have had a chance. Dart's a little late on the throw because he's trying to navigate the pressure that he has in the pocket.
Still was catchable.
Johnson gets up the field here. It looked like a ball that he might have been able to. Yep, sure enough, it didn't look like Hawkins got a hand on it, and that's a ball that Theo is certainly capable of making.
47-yard try now by Youngwood.
Oh, bad snap! Oh, my God. Patriots will have the ball all the way to the 45.
Looked like he just stubbed his foot right into the turf.
Oh, it's been that kind of year. There it is.
Whoops. I guess that goes down as
Antonio, you're welcome to cheer for your Patriots. Just don't put it all in caps for me, buddy, please. Absolutely encouraged to cheer for your team. All right. 130 people watching right now. How many likes we got? 91. We need 9 likes to get us over a hundo. Come on, y'all. Let's get there. Let's get there.
Come check out the Zip-a-Dee-Doo Doug YouTube channel. Start your week right with Coffee Talk. Doug and Scallywag Steve for Disney news and what Disney YouTube creators are live for the day. Need a midweek pick-me-up? Hump Day Hangout is your go-to for hilarious banter, games, and the perfect escape from the workweek blues. And join Monorail Molly, Kelsey Elizabeth, and Doug for Shade Room Runway for the latest styles, fierce looks, and a runway show you won't want to miss. Whether you're looking for a laugh, a dose of inspiration, or just a good time, come check out the coolest YouTube channel out there, Zip-a-Dee-Doo Doug.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDivitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
Greetings and salutations, Matt and Jeff Hardy here.
And you are watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment because the Pete McDevitt Show is absolutely wonderful.
Like me and him.
All right, coming back in. Patriots with the ball. 6 minutes. 6 minutes on the clock. A ton of time for them to put more points up there. Blake Brickner. What's up, Blake? Welcome in. How you doing?
Trade you for a cat. Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Winter Edition with the taste of Fuji apple and ginger. Wings for your winter.
Fuji apple and ginger.
This is as good as it gets in sports.
The UFC fights are becoming a big thing.
We continue with 6:22 left in the first half here at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. 10-point lead for the Patriots, who get the ball after what goes down officially.
Weekend was good. Here we go.
I said a miss, but it's not a miss because he never touched the football. No perfect.
Brian House, 3506. Welcome. A big run for the Patriots. First down run. Gain of 12 all the way to the Giants side of the ball. Welcome in, Brian House, saying go Pats.
But so frustrated he did not come up with that. And then this, with Youngway too, just jamming his foot into the turf. And it goes down as a sack for Jeremiah Farms, who just came off the practice squad.
Handoff outside again, big run, gain of 10.
Back-to-back runs and back-to-back
Henderson's hot right now with the ball.
Well, Travion Henderson, obviously he's a rookie and he's done a lot of good things. He gives them some real big playability. And as I mentioned earlier, Ramondre.
We are 3 subs from 75. Let's get there tonight. 3 from 75. Help us out if you're having a good time. And it's your first time here, or if you're a returning friend of the channel and YouTube just knocked you off by accident.
A couple of weeks ago.
Handoff in the backfield, hit him for a loss. 2nd and 11.
Play by the safety who came up in a loss of 1.
Well, they're going to need to come up with a stop and tighten up a little bit because neither team has run the ball, really all that effectively this year. But Henderson, he's had a couple.
Aikman covering it up.
Last run here when they get Newman up there to make the stop.
Talked to Josh McDaniels about Travion Henderson. He said he's doing good things for us, but we aren't even at the tip of the iceberg with him yet.
I think you could say the same thing about Drake May.
Look at this throw. May rolls to his left, throws, caught, digs, flags on the play.
The flag is thrown in the offensive.
Let's see what the offense, it might be holding.
Penalty.
Holding. Offense 765.
Yep, holding.
Second down.
It's against Garrett Bradbury, who was sick. That was the report earlier today, but he's able to make the start. And we touched on it, but these Patriots who've been so healthy on the
Patriots look good.
Are without Will Campbell, their rookie left tackle, and Jared Wilson, their rookie left guard. We're going to highlight Ben Brown. That's who we think the hold was really against.
Yeah, well, you saw Garrett Bradbury. He was
Probably right there.
That was actually a throw by Drake May.
Shotgun, look at the throw. Got it. Hit right away.
A lot of that yardage back as Booty makes the catch. Debo makes the stop, and they get the 10 yards plus 3, a 13-yard gain.
Yeah,
13-yard gain.
Earlier when he made the touchdown catch, and these are the things that he's doing this year that you didn't see a lot of last year, creating separation just at the top of the route, driving the defender off, and giving his quarterback a big target. These two guys spent a lot of time this offseason working on some of that, especially the back shoulder fade, which has been highly effective for Booty this year also. It's been impressive to see how much.
Shotgun, look at the throw. Pressure coming, gets it off. Down the sideline he goes. Is that caught inbounds? It's Williams, and it is a touchdown.
Clap your hands! Here in the last several weeks, and that's a great shot of the accuracy I was talking about on the deep balls by Drake May. Just drops it right in there. An outstanding job also by Williams, just tracking it. Another rookie that has made a lot of contributions to this offense this year.
Yeah, they're having a good season.
They needed 8. They got 33. MVP chants from the crowd after that beauty from Drake May. It's a big time throw.
That was a big time throw.
Borgalis adds the extra points.
Anybody brand new in here for the first time, say hello to the chat. I'd love to welcome you in. Let me know where you're watching from or what team you're on. We broadcast over 100+ games of the NFL this year. 24/7 games.
24/7 New England.
Hey, shooting star.
Get ready for a yellow Christmas.
The hero's journey starts with one wish.
Take you to the underworld.
More danger.
We gotta save SpongeBob. We know he's lost.
Forever, 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 forever.
Forever, 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 forever. More forever.
The SpongeBob movie. Search for Swearback City PG.
This holiday, Verizon has got
I didn't even know they were having another SpongeBob movie.
17 Pro, iPad, and Apple Watch. All on them. No getting it if you're naughty. You just stay. Don't worry. We know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching.
Always watching. First time from Maine. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you giving us a shot tonight. Hopefully you're having a good time. Welcome to the channel. Nanny Pooh Bear, hello. Good evening.
Macy's has Cyber Monday deals online and in store right now. Like up to 60% off Steve Madden, Calvin Klein, and more. Plus, sweaters
I love all the Christmas music.
and up to 65% off bedding exclusively at Macy's Cyber Monday. Ends tonight.
What if she says no? You got this. Hi, Annie. Will you go to prom with me?
During the Subaru Share the Love event, we donate to charities like Make-A-Wish. You wish for a prom?
I wish for a prom for you.
Get a great deal on a new Subaru, and Subaru will share the love.
Make sure not to miss anything here. I haven't done any college basketball yet. I really want to do some of that.
SEC Challenge begins Tuesday on ESPN and streaming on the ESPN app.
Hey, next week we'll be in LA for our Week 14 Monday.
Chargers and Eagles next Monday night. Chargers and Eagles.
Eastern on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN Deportes. Justin Herbert had left-hand surgery today. They've not determined what his playing status will be for a week from tonight. Jalen Hurts will be trying to
Here's the kick.
his teammates pick up the pieces after that home.
Brings it out to the 10, 20, 25, and hammer there to 27.
And the ball comes out. Alice got him. And
Was he down or was it a fumble?
the officials get together to rule. So whether this is a fumble or not, and they are, oh my, that was head to head, helmet to helmet.
That's a fumble. He's out cold.
He is down. Yeah, I'm worried about him, Joe. He took a big time hit by Ellis, and you see the mouthpiece come flying out. He wasn't moving very well right after.
He was out cold on the field.
He's up. Thank goodness.
He's up, but he don't know where he's at. He's done for the game. To me, a welcome in. It was good. Thank you. He doesn't even know what field he's on.
Look at the logo on the side of his helmet. The paint came off of his helmet. Yeah, he was.
Moving on the field is a fumble recovered by New England. First down.
And it's Patriots ball.
They're giving it to Patriots ball, but they should call a penalty on that. Helmet to helmet.
Is the one who hit him. The special teams talked about them and what they've done already here in this first half. They have had an impact on the game and helping them get this 24 points that they have, and now they get a chance to extend this lead. Just
Go many, welcome in.
about as violent a hit as you will see. Charge the ball loose. It sets up the offense once again with outstanding field position.
And Troy, I'll add that that's not a penalty because he's a runner, so he can legally be hit in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was legal. Good night, Brian. Thank you for being here. They're saying it was not a penalty. Throws Drake May with a nice pass. They're saying it was not a penalty because he was a runner. It was legal.
Drake May with 2 touchdown passes in the game, only 3 incompletions. Well, Drake May, you're going to see excellent job.
That guy was knocked into next week.
Stepping up in the pocket. And this is what he worked on in avoiding some of the sacks that he took last year were that he was sitting back, and he worked on it. Josh McDaniels has talked to him about it throughout the offseason. And when you watch him play, here we are in the 13th game, and it is noticeable how much he helps those tackles by the way that he's able to move up in the pocket.
Play action. Handoff up the middle. Stevenson for a couple.
Stevenson picks up 4, and we are approaching the 2-minute warning. The Patriots can let it get there if they wish. Giants have 3 timeouts. A big part of that completion percentage, Joe, obviously is the accuracy of Drake May, but it's also these wide receivers. I mean, it is. We talked about the free agency and what all that they did.
They're just taking their time, and I don't blame them.
And we will hit the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
All Patriots so far tonight.
All Patriots in this game.
On top in the division, in the NFC. Firing on all cylinders here on Monday night.
Some are last-second plays that turn the tide and change a team's destiny, like this one from Week 1. The Bills needed all hands on deck for this legendary touchdown and an epic comeback against the Ravens. So for this NFL season, grab your crew, grab a captain and cola, and make it a story to remember. Because legends start with captain while you can. Visit CaptainMorgan.com for a chance to win epic fan prizes. Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL.
You got fine people. Welcome to News Nation. Want to make you feel all right?
Hello, everybody. We're so glad you're with us.
Time you want to stay up all night. You got fine people. The ones that make you feel equal. Well, friends, breaking news tonight. Tell you the truth, then wish you well.
I've got some incredible stories for you tonight.
You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself.
All right. This very easily could be 31-7 here at halftime. And that would be ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
The Greeks carved statues out of an ideal. But if we continue to worship perfection, we'll always feel inadequate.
Look at that pull.
The Black Friday sale is now on.
PNW, welcome in. Good to see you.
Make sure you stay tuned for an exclusive look.
Well, that's legal, PNW. That's a legal hit. He's an open runner.
Tonight for Chris Berman, Josh Allen. Bills got a win at Pittsburgh yesterday as they ran all over the Steelers.
All right, here we go.
Good time for Abdul Carter to make a play. To start this game, this would be
second down and 6.
Second down and 6. Coming off the edge was Carter.
Jumped underneath, down at the 10 is Stevenson. Third down coming up.
Quick tackle by Zaire Barnes.
Giants taking a timeout, I bet.
Is taken after a gain of just 1 with 1:54 to go.
Trying to preserve as much time as they can.
Giants time now for our fantasy recap brought to you by Wingstop. It was a good game for A.J. Brown. It was a not so good game
for the Philadelphia Eagles against the Chicago Bears. No, it was a much better game for the Chicago Bears, and it was a great post-game locker room with Ben Johnson. Yes.
Here we go.
Rip it off. Down in 5. 5-0 November for Ben Johnson's Bears. The top seed in the NFC at the moment. Here's May.
May, underneath, incomplete. Threw it, looking for Henry, threw it behind him. Fourth down, here comes the field goal unit team.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good throw from here, and one that, Hunter Henry, he has become Drake May's security blanket, and rightfully so.
Field goal up, field goal good. $27-7. 3 scores down.
I'm 6'3". Want your family to go to T-Mobile where you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. Awesome cameras, epic display, right, Mrs. Balls?
Actually, I'm her much younger sister. Also at T-Mobile, there's no trade-in needed when you switch. You.
Nah.
Not you.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
So what am I getting?
America's best network, kid.
Well, it's a 20-point game with New England gunning for win number 10 in a row. Special teams been a problem tonight for the Giants. They had a punt return for a touchdown against them. On that return earlier in the ballgame by Marcus Jones for 94 yards. They had the Younghoe Koo missed football on the.
Here comes the kickoff.
After the touchdown throw to Williams, a fumble on a kick return. That adds up to a 13-point swing for New England as they lead by 20. Not a good night for Michael Gabriel's special teams unit. Singletary will
taking it to 10, 20, 25, and I lost my signal. It'll be back in a second. Why? 24-yard return. There we go.
Season pass trying to get the last lap. 2-game lead on the Bills.
Monsters Inc.
Patriots about to go into their bye week and then come back for a home game against the Bills. Yeah, the Monsters Inc.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
On this Monday night, Dart throws.
Almost intercepted.
Johnson was the target.
Wow.
Davis had the best chance at it. He was furious. He had the pick. He sure did. He was right there to make a play on it. And you're going to see he reads it the entire way. Carlton Davis, another one of those pickups in free agency. You're not going to get one.
That should have been a pick.
Just unable to secure the catch. But a guy who's played on a lot of good defenses going back.
Would have had to make a really good play to make it happen, but it was in his hands.
He brings some real veteran experience to help this group. 2nd down and 10. They try it again. And this time,
2nd down and 10. They connect that time with their tight end.
This time, Craig Woodson was in coverage, the safety, and a gain of 5. You see New England leading the division.
Gain of 5 right there.
And then we showed Bob Kraft and just the moves that were made this offseason, Joe, and you talked about it much earlier, whether free agency, the draft, bringing in Mike Vrabel as the head coach. They just made a lot of good moves, and it's all paying off for them. And the Giants, I mean, they've got to be envious looking across the field and seeing all that's transpired from a team that
3rd and 5.
Back-to-back 4-win seasons. Now this.
May.
Is able to find the man while he jumped up in the air. The pass is caught.
Wow.
Short of 1st down yards.
May's had a monster year. He's been very consistent. No big 300 games, just consistent. That was caught.
Definitely looked like he got his arms underneath it. I'm not quite sure how Dart got it out.
Sounds like New England called the timeout.
Here's the throw. The pressure by Chase on. He got it away. The catch was made, but short of first down yardage. And that was Isaiah Hodgins who made the catch. Said Manhurst, that was Hodgins who made the grab. And it's fourth down. And I think with the score being what it is, and the Giants being 2-2.
They should just go for it. 4th and 1, go for it.
Yeah, I don't disagree with this. They do get the ball to start the second half. And Jackson Dart,
Jackson Dart should not be wearing that jewelry outside. I can't stand that. That bothers me. I know it's my personal thing, but it just drives me nuts.
It's just a part of his game that he's going to get roughed up. We're down at 1.
4th and 1. Are they just trying to draw them?
And they're not going to go. Tried to draw him off. Delay game.
Delay a game. You're down 20 points. Go for it. Your record is 2-10. What do you have to lose?
Kyrus Tonga and Milt Williams. The Giants, who are 2-10 and who have lost 6 straight, are going to punt it after the delay of game. Yeah, I did not expect that. I thought it mentioned, Joe. I mean, people say, what do you have to lose? Well, you do everything you can to try to win a football game, but at 27-7, I did expect that they would go for it. So the special teams back out there for each side.
Here comes the snap. Got it off.
Over end punt. Marcus Jones with a fair catch.
That's a 23, fair catch.
We'll look at the special teams for the Giants. Michael Gabriel's crew gave up the 94-yard punt return early to Marcus Jones.
Yeah, that punt return really took a lot of energy out of the Giants early.
Then the stuff. It's like apron with a waffle. You see it. And then this, thank God, Oshetsky was able to get up after that hit by Christian Ellis, but it has not been a good night for the Giants special team. No, it is not. Oshetsky being evaluated for a concussion.
Quick throw to Henry. No correction, Collins.
Just under a minute to go.
They were going fast, trying to score again.
That's exactly what Pregame is thinking. No wasted time whatsoever, and looking forward to watching what he does here. Steps into it.
Throws. Caught. Douglas, first down. Moving the ball. 38 seconds and counting.
He's so good. He's impressive to watch, and he does an excellent job there against zone coverage, just finding the hole. Drake May with time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blitz. May out to his right is able to float it wide open.
Wide open, my God. The 30 at the 20.
Is Ramondre Stevenson.
Stevenson was wide open, and he hit him for a gain of 35.
Who's supposed to be on the back. He blitzes, and just nobody there. Okereke, number 58, he rushes, and then that opens up everything for Stevenson. Everyone else is in man coverage. He just leaks out to the flat, and Drake May recognizes it. That's a big chunk play.
Huge play right there.
That didn't take long.
Drake May's at 200 yards already.
They still have a timeout. First down at the 19. May over the middle.
May over the middle. Douglas at the 10. 7 seconds left. They'll take a timeout.
Timeout will be taken by Vrabel. And they will bring the field goal unit on to attempt a field goal of 28 yards. That's a great job. Great job. Not going forward on fourth down. New York, they punt and leave over a minute to play. And defense gives up some big plays, and they're right back down there. Fortunately, it's the end of the half. Otherwise, they could be coming.
2 seconds on the clock for this kick.
66 yards in 63 seconds in the
field goal try of 28 for Borregales, who made 4 last week. These have been short ones tonight. First one 22, next one 30, this one 28.
But it's good.
And Mike Vrabel has got to be
Wow.
with how his team that's looking.
Wow is all I got at halftime.
Has come out to play against the Giants tonight. I agree. They were in a dogfight last week against Cincinnati, a team that they were better than. They haven't wasted any time with this group. Let's send it down to Lisa with Mike Vrabel.
Thank you, Joe. Mike, you just marched down the field, put up 3 more points. Just what do you like about the way your quarterback, the entire team, really?
It was pressure. They pressured, and quarterback was able to extend and find Ramondre. So again, I think it's a complimentary first half. We're gonna have to really finish.
Down a couple of starters on your line. What do you like about the way the line's holding up?
We worked hard all week to get prepared for this football game. We know the strength is up front. We're going to continue to protect the quarterback.
All right, thank you, Mike. Joe.
All right.
He looked like he didn't even want to be there doing the interview.
First half.
Like, you're irritating me. It's cold. I want to go get warm.
They lead by 23, and they've got it all on display here tonight. Stay tuned. All-State halftime.
Halftime report coming up. I'm going to switch chairs. I will be right back here in just a minute. Going to switch it up.
George Market, my boss, would be appropriate. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Yeah. So we need.
Wow.
Checking All-State first was smart. Barking at my boss. At least I checked All-State first and saved hundreds.
Hey, Mark boy.
It's good.
This is the All-State halftime. Welcome in to the All-State halftime. One team's 10-2, the other's 2-10. They both played like it. New England rolling in the half. It started at 7 with Ryan Clark, Jason Kelty. I am Scott Van Felden. Jason, we're out here on the field before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Giants elect not to snap it on 4th and short, give the ball to New England, and they score. What do you make of that decision from the Giants' point of view?
Listen, you're getting an opportunity to get some momentum going into half. It's 4th and inches, like it's barely anything. I don't know why you wouldn't try and get that, then get the ball coming out of half to make it a game. And listen, New England, they capitalize on it.
That's like that.
They're so good in all phases. Mike Vrabel has done such a phenomenal job with his team. And they're playing well on special teams, on defense, and on all.
You're playing on Countdown. We had 2 kind of competing storylines related to the quarterbacks, May and Dark, and they kind of both played out. What'd you see?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Drake May has been phenomenal. You look at the pass in the corner of the end zone, it couldn't be thrown any better. And the way that he's continued to execute with that consistency, he's playing like a guy that's well beyond year 2. And you love everything that he's doing from a leadership standpoint, a control standpoint, but also the physical tools continue to show.
When Kirk takes off running, you can almost feel the whole stadium. Even Patriots fans going, get on the ground. What do you make of this play right here?
Yeah, listen, first off, this is a clean play by Ellis. A clean hit. Jackson Dart is still in bounds, but he has to protect himself. We even see wide receivers in today's day and age stepping out of bounds to avoid the big hit.
Absolutely, yeah, you got to be smart about that. That's what we're talking about all pre-show. Yeah, Troy about he's got to be smart. I mean, Drake May, he just looks so smooth, basically effortless, and I feel like that's one of the marks of a great player. You make everything, the hard things look easy.
And I do want to say this about Jackson Dart as well. I don't want to take the kid's competitiveness from him, but he has to protect himself, because you said it, the best ability is availability, and you won't be available much longer playing that way.
It's all Patriots at the half. The Giants have to get something going quickly when they get the ball coming out of the locker room. Coming up after the break, don't miss an exclusive look at the new season of Percy Jackson and the Olympians on Disney Plus and Hulu.
All right. Welcome in, military fans. Thank you, Doug, for dropping stats.
You're in good hands.
That's a tough one. Tough one.
Chris, not now, Patricia. It is game day. Sports.
7 minutes. I'm just under 8 minutes till halftime's over. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, sorry. Make game day a holiday at Target. You're so strong.
I don't think it's a secret.
Here goes all the commercials for all the merch.
Everyone's got their lucky something. And they're convinced it's the reason for everyone. Like, there are fans who have been wearing the same jersey to every game. Then again, I've got my own pair of lucky socks, so maybe it's that time. Fan like a pro at NFLshop.com.
Welcome back to the All-Star.
8 minutes to go.
Jimmy, a man up there. We are not.
Is it time for the Jimmy V thing again? Must be.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up. ESPN V Week begins tomorrow.
V Week begins tomorrow. Okay, cool.
The importance of cancer research. You can help support game-changing research by visiting v.org/donate. All right, time now to take a hard left and dive into the Sea of Monsters, an exclusive look at Percy Jackson and the Olympians, premiering December the 10th with 2 episodes on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Jerry and Tears, Julia Mark.
Brace yourself, Perseus.
They're really pushing this new movie. Because it's Disney's. That's why. That's why. It's Disney's.
Monsters, plural.
Stop giving things away.
There were gods.
Sorceress.
Oh, wow. Edge is in this.
Battles. Heroes.
In the Sea of Monsters.
Those stats are not good for New York all the way through. Even though time of possession's not that far off, which is kind of crazy.
Sunday nighter from the district, maybe the most entertaining game from Week 13. Overtime, Denver scores first. Washington matches, goes for 2. Marcus Mariota's attempt, which was there, knocked down by Nick Benito. Broncos win 9 in a row. For more on Week 13, here's
Here comes Boomer.
Finishes 1 minute tonight, so this time I remembered to bring the shoehorn to get it all in. Week 13. Maybe the number should have been the tip-off, because think of our Thanksgiving feast of games. 4 of the top 5 preseason Super Bowl favorites.
Good night, Doug. Everybody go check out Doug tomorrow, 9 o'clock on his channel. He would drop his link in, please. Zippity Doo Dog in the morning. Coffee Talk. Your morning go-to.
They haven't trailed in any game since Week 6, and how could they? With circus catches like this from Puka Show Nakua. But a shocker by the Panthers. Twice on 4th down, Bryce Young touchdown passes. This to Tedder McMillan. Nothing could be finer than a win in Carolina. Max, yo, what up, Grossman? Sorry for Minnesota. Tell you what was up. DeMarcus Lawrence, Ernest Jones, Seahawks defense.
Seahawks killed the Vikings.
10 years ago. Here come the Texans. Nico Collins on the end around. They win in
Texans beating the Colts in Indy. That's something.
Cam Hayward, Josh Allen. How was your Thanksgiving? I had a plate for you. Why didn't you come over? Joey Bosa provides the stuffing. Aaron Rodgers, fumble. Christian Benford returned. The Bills in a dominating win. Ran for almost 250. Hawks having fun. Baker Mayfield. To his all-pro tackle, Tristan.
Tampa Bay won this week. That was good.
Tampa Bay beats Arizona. Staying in first at 7-5. Phew. Scott?
Boomer, thank you. It's been a bit of a mess for the Giants. Don't know if we've ever seen something quite like that. Giants get the ball in the locker room, yeah.
Definitely been a mess.
Thank you for watching the All-State Halftime.
With less burning, itching, and pain from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, imagine being a million miles away.
All right, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go, everybody. Appreciate you guys staying in on a game that's way out of whack. Now, New York does get the ball to start the second half. They could cut the lead in half real quick.
Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection.
They could do that.
Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Trimpaya.
A hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything.
Mess is an understatement.
Want some savings? Order on the.
The Maryland Lottery Holiday Raffle is here with your best chance to win $1 million. Only a limited number of tickets will be sold. There are also 10 $100,000 prizes, and 3 people will win $50,000 in early bird drawings. The final $1 million drawing is on January 2nd. So play the Maryland Lottery Holiday Raffle because tickets are going fast.
Well, this is the payoff.
College football playoffs will be starting soon.
There will be comebacks and upsets, dynasties and doubles.
That's a good time of year when college football is going, even though I don't broadcast it. It is a good time of year.
12 teams, one epic finish. This is the wild world of college football. The CFP begins December 19th.
Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Let's go. I said go. Silly dog. I'm gonna treat you for a cat. Red Bull gives you wings.
The sacred order of the group chat is now in session. Ingrid, report.
Last night was epic. He took Blue Chew.
When she dead.
What is a smile? Is it a simple shape our mouths make when we're happy? Or is it something even more important than that? At Operation Smile, it's breathing, eating.
27 seconds. We're getting closer.
It's a symbol of hope. And because of you, we can bring that hope to so many who need it.
Getting closer.
Scan or go online to learn more.
I'm obsessed with this Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash. And it's 10 times more vitamin B3 complex. Just one shower transforms my skin from dry to intensely moisturized. For me, it's only Olay Moisturizing Body Wash.
Hey, Steve Brownie. Welcome in, buddy.
Everything and stay fresh. Always Flex Foam Cam.
Welcome in.
Pad made with a flexible foam core that locks in blood and sweat while the top stays dry, keeping you up to 100% leak and odor free. See what foam can do for you.
Cast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, including pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game, without the consent of NFL Productions, is prohibited.
Tonight's first half highlights are presented by Target.
First half highlights. They're all New England highlights.
Touchdown, Patriots. Here's one to the end zone, and Keyshawn Mooney. Good ball placement by May. Here's one downfield. Kyle Williams. What a catch. Big time throw.
All right, here we go. G-Man going to get the ball.
Target. It's a 30-7 ball game after a half of play. Let's send it down to Laura.
Thank you, Joe. Mike, what needs to happen to climb back in this game?
Yeah, we just got to keep on playing one at a time.
What needs to happen to get back in the game? Give me a break.
Abdul Carter play in the first quarter of this game.
That was a coaching decision.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joe.
Yeah, we no elaboration on what the situation was with Abdul Carter, but he did not play in the first quarter of this ball game. Came in, made a play pretty quick in the second quarter, got his first full sack of the ball game here tonight.
Here we go. Got it. Bringing it out of the end zone. It's a 10, 15, 20, 25. Going to be tackled at the 28. Giants will start there.
And we heard Mike Kafka a moment ago in that interview. Welcome to the booth, Joe and Troy, and saying they got to take it one play at a time. I'm anxious to see how they do play
this second half with Jackson Dart, who got hit hard a couple of times early in the ballgame. How they approach the second half here tonight?
Well, they'll all be evaluated, there's no doubt. But I'm more impressed with what I've seen from New England and just the toughness that they've shown. When you think back to those great teams that they had with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick.
First down and 10, shotgun.
Especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Play action, rolls, throws, caught. Robinson
darts out of bounds with a gain of 8.
Jumps out of bounds with a gain of 8.
These are two teams.
They need to do more of that. More of that.
For Mike Vrabel, he certainly got his team ready to go to work tonight. They got a test on the road at Cincinnati last week. Taking it to New York. Here in week 13.
Handoff straight up the middle.
Second down and 2.
Second down and 2. They're going to get the first down. They haven't been able to run up the middle all night, but yet they keep going there. Go off tackle a little bit.
After that completion to Robinson, and then the carry by Tyrone Tracy and a gain of 3.
See if they can't get a little momentum going. They had the one touchdown drive. Other than that, just really not a whole lot. It seemed like every time they maybe got something going, they had a setback that kind of killed the drive.
Play action. Go to throw. Dart. Floated one for his tight end. Johnson got it at the 42. Big play to first down, G-Men.
For 18 yards, he was working against a linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
Yeah, this is some of the matchups you look for when you've got an athletic tight end like you've got in Theo Johnson, and really good protection up front for Jackson Dart. He's able to sit back there under no pressure whatsoever. And a good job of Theo Johnson going up and making a play. Those are the types of plays that he can make. I know that the one in the end zone would have been a tough catch for him, but one that he'll be thinking about.
There is no flag.
Quick underneath.
Close to the late game. And you see the Patriots rally to the ball as the catch is made by Robinson.
Robinson makes another catch. He's only got 27 yards on the night. That's crazy. That's a killer.
And then the ball was snapped, so no flag. Close. Second and 8.
He's here. Reload. 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 Tonight. Grenade to your set.
Handoff Singletary. There's one off tackle out wide. About time. They got like 6 or 8 on that one. 7 yards. That's what happens when you move them outside a little bit. You give them more chance.
You know, I wonder what it's been like for him tonight. I mentioned earlier that this is the first start that he's made without Brian Dable being the head coach. And he talked about the relationship, still keeps in contact with him. And I know that it was a relationship that meant a lot to Jackson Dart.
Second down and 3. Tracy in motion. He got nothing. The defender was right on him. Defender was right on top of him.
Now with ball on the other side of the 50. Becomes 4th down and 6, and the Giants will go for it this time.
Well, great discipline.
Well, now they're going to go for it.
They thought they might be able to get something with the defender out of position, but not to be. And they don't really have much of a decision other than going for it here.
Fourth down and 6.
4th and 6. Throws. Incomplete. Way too high. Turning it over. New England ball. New England ball on the New England 38.
And Mike Vrabel's defense still flying around. Patriots ball, leading by 23.
They come down and score here. Oh, that'll be ugly.
Authenticity.
Oh, yeah. Stewart was exactly like you saw him on camera, off camera. He dialed it up 10%.
Can you imagine the impact that young black boys and girls with in the on? I feel safe. He changed the culture. He changed.
Whole thing on Stuart Scott they're going to do coming up. That'll be cool to check out. I'll watch that.
It's one of those days. I'm not cooking dinner.
Yeah, I think, Brian, I think you're going to score again here.
$20 family meal feeds everything. You take the night off. Take a holiday from Guppy. Got a smaller crew. Get 5.
All right, Dave. Have a good night.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Do a little tailgate? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I like to go all out. Check it. We got the big screen, live DJ, even got a hot tub guy. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I've got Royal Farms. You guys want some? Guys, come on, don't leave. Hey, hot tub guy, come on, man. Sorry, dude.
Toyotathon is on. Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Pick out the perfect tree for Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot for the Grand Highlander.
All right, let's go with the commercials.
Santa got my letter.
Not even a good Christmas part thing.
3.99% financing for 72 months. Or get 2.99% financing on a rugged full-size tundra.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota. Let's go places.
It's one of those days. We're not cooking dinner. So I pulled into Popeyes.
Smart. Popeye's $20 family meal feeds everything. You take the night off. Take a holiday from Guppy. Got a smaller crew. Get 5 pieces of chicken for $9. Love that chicken from Popeye.
Frustrating night for the New York Giants. Frustrating season. A team that has lost 5 games and they led by 10 or more points.
Just happy you won the fantasy. Okay, gotcha.
Shaking and looking for answers on the other side. Different story with Mike Vrabel. That's what I'm talking about, that touchy-feely stuff. He is firing up the troops, and they love playing for him. It caught by a
handoff, short run.
Carlton Davis said during the week, we want to play for each other, but we also want to play for Vrabel. And this is a guy who's been around the league, a couple different stops. He's in his 8th year. I mean, it's one thing to get the rookies to play for you, but I think the veterans that come in, they're all buying into what Mike Vrabel's selling.
Yeah, even Josh McDaniels, the offensive coordinator who coached under Bill Belichick, and now he was on the staff when Vrabel was.
Play action, handoff. That play went nowhere. Defense finally showed up on that one. 3rd down and long, 3rd and 7.
The moment that Mike Vrabel walked in the door, Hunter Henry said you could feel the difference even back in OTAs, and guys just kind of feed off of his energy. And corner Christian Gonzalez said Vrabel is the perfect mix of player and coach, knowing that he played at the highest level himself. He's in the Patriots Hall of Fame, just makes him much more approachable in terms of asking questions. But he said that doesn't mean that Mike Vrabel doesn't get over nerves every once in a while because he likes to talk trash. And he said it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, you can just feel it around.
Shotgun, got to throw. May. Going to run for the first down, and May gets it. Colin Cropley, hello, out of hand, probably.
He gets up smiling, a gain of 9.
It shows you what he's capable of doing. That's a good job by Drake May, getting outside the pocket, picking up the first.
And every time he makes a play like that, the MVP chance start here at Gillette Stadium.
Well, he's making a strong case. We put the 3 up that are the leading candidates, him being one of them, and the night that he's having.
Yep, that's a first down right there. It's a nice run.
But amazing that here in his 2nd year, he's done what he's done.
Handoff, short run into New York territory at the 48. They're going to mark it to 49, 2nd and 8.
Go back with his career. Played for the Patriots 2001 to 2008, won 3 Super Bowls, used on goal line situations as a receiver, got touchdown passes in Super Bowls 38 and 39. He just was a football player. Blocker, tight end, linebacker.
He was the Travis Henry of his time. 12 receptions, 12 touchdowns. Great defensive player.
Gonna throw, caught. Douglas on the catch, another gain of 10. First down.
I would imagine for you, Troy, to see somebody like Drake May in year number 2 run this offense with this kind of precision, be this accurate. This is going to put a little smile on your face. He's kind of a throwback, and he with Josh McDaniels looks like a tremendous duo.
Yeah, it's been Josh McDaniels, I think, him coming in. And we talked about what the impact that Vrabel's had on him as well, about the leadership side of things. He's wired the right way. He's clear and talking.
First down and 10 at the 40.
Teams that wanted to move up to try to get him, and the Patriots said no way.
Connection, gain of 8. Second down.
I just think that with Mike Vrabel is kind of the bridge to all that success that they had with Bill Belichick, and then you can't help but look at Drake May and think, gosh, this guy could be the franchise quarterback for the next 15 plus years, and all that he's been able to accomplish. And for them to have a down time for such a short period of time.
Second down and 2, handoff. They didn't get it. 3rd and 1 coming up.
That doesn't happen. The New York Giants know all too well, and a lot of other teams around the league. But they made a lot of great moves, and I do think it starts with the hiring of Mike Vrabel, and that's where the Giants, they're going to have to get that right. And it's not easy to do, but I think they're going to have to get a veteran guy who's proven that he can coach in this league.
Well, I think we'll talk about the Giants, but they have to look at what the Patriots are here in 2025 as inspiration for what they hope to be in 2026. 3rd down and 1.
3rd down and 1. Handoff again. They actually get stuffed. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Jacob, welcome in. Well, he won't have a payday till after his 5th year or whatever, 4th year on the contract. But he's doing well. He's moving in the right direction, that's for sure. Absolutely moving in the right direction.
Monday, all morning talking about that. They went with Milton Williams, Carlton Davis, Harold Landry, Stephon Diggs, Robert Spillane, Morgan Moses. This is just a part. This is not even a whole list. They guaranteed just under $200 million. Yeah, the free agency market, and it seems like they hit on everybody.
Yeah, they made it right. They made a lot of good decisions.
Throws. Is that Diggs or Douglas? Stephon Diggs for the first down. 1st and 10 at the Giant 26.
He was on that list, Stephon Diggs, who gets the grab, first down.
I've always admired him going back to when he was a 5th-round pick with the Minnesota Vikings, and the things that he showed right from the time he got into this league, and being able to run routes, create separation. He's been doing it. He's been really good with young quarterbacks. When he went to Minnesota, he was with Teddy Bridgewater in his 2nd year. He was with C.J. Stroud in his 2nd year. When he was at Buffalo, it was
pitch.
3rd year. He's been great for these young guys.
Here's Stevenson.
Stevenson trying to get it. Doesn't get it. Gets a couple yards. 2nd down and probably 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8. If you're brand new, hit that sub today. I'd love to get up to 575 at least tonight.
3-year deal. And it has been well worth it. He turned 32 on Saturday. And as Josh McDaniels said, he's been a great influence on our guys really throughout the roster.
Started out the year a little bit slow, coming off of that significant knee injury, and then after about a month into the season, he looked like Stephon Diggs.
2nd and 11.
Go to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Booty, but nothing there. Nothing there for Booty.
Well, on the other side, for the Giants, whoever their next coach is, he'll have a lot to work with. A young quarterback, a really solid running back room. Scatterby coming back off the injury. Star receiver Malik Neighbors, a great left tackle, a better offensive line. Burns coming off the edge on their defense. Dexter Lawrence up front. There are a lot of pieces with the Giants.
Look at the throw. Underneath. Caught. On 3rd and 11. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to run the field goal team on the floor.
Send out.
Go for 33.
The field goal unit to come away with 3 points. Rabel was saying to the official that his receiver, in this case Henderson, the running back, got hit in the head. Yeah, Joe, he is a defensive player as he continues to try to make that catch. So I don't like the contact in the head at all. So maybe a missed call there with Rabel trying to get it. Instead,
it's up and it is no good.
Miss from 45.
He missed from 45. Score will remain the same here.
He's been 3 for 3. This one is pulled wide left.
Wide left.
Shuffle ball, sailing left, Giants ball, 23-point game.
The Apple A19 Pro chip is vapor cooled.
Dun, dun, dun.
You can push your limits and juggle over 35 trillion
Oh,
tasks a second.
got to keep working toward the energy here. Let's hope that New York can come out and do something with this run. That would be good.
From Munich, Germany, they are so into football over here, NFL football.
This is Drake May. This is Drake Maybe. Drake May sweats in the gym, but not over his investments because he uses to automatically develop.
That's a ridiculous commercial there, too.
Drake Maybe sweats too because he bought the dip that kept dipping. Drake May even uses Betterment to optimize his after-tax returns so he can optimize his nautical Volkart. Drake Maybe doesn't optimize, well, anything. No. Focusing on your life more than your money. That's the Betterment effect. You know, every Christmas we get slammed.
The Betterment effect.
I'm waiting for the perfect way to say it. This is not that bad. Because it's not really what this season is about. It's not about the craziness, the shock, or the gifts. It's about Jesus. It's about prayer. Join me praying every day this Advent on Hell. God bless.
The Greeks carved statues.
Neil, hello, Neil. Welcome in.
But if we continue to worship perfection, we'll always feel inadequate.
Hey, let me let you in on a secret real quick. This stuff right here is something that you want to add into your repertoire. Because Blue Chew is my new go-to. One thing you're not going to do is regret getting it.
Look from our Skycam powered by Verizon as we continue. Giants ball. We'll start from the 35 after the 45.
Starting from the 35.
By Borregales. See if the Giants can make this.
Handoff, off tackle. Tracy for a short run. You're down all these points. You got to throw the ball more.
Had a few runs with Tracy tonight where they've gotten a little bit of movement. It's been hard to come by this year. Mentioned some of the success they've had with Jackson Dart running the football, but take some of that pressure off of him and see if they can do something on the ground without having to rely solely on throwing the football.
Under center, single back set. Hello, Monorail Molly. Welcome in to you and Neil.
Play action. Good protection.
Play action. Now he's going to run. He's going to dive for the first down. He's got it.
Is able to get a fresh set of downs as he got 4. So first down is Johnson.
First down.
Goes through the surface tablet.
3:01 left in the third.
Third stint in New England for Josh McDaniels. Here's
Quick out screen to Robinson.
And on first down, a gain of 7.
Gain of 7 on that. Robinson now up to 34 yards. He needs to break one and get some. Try to get near 100 for me.
How would Jackson Dart come back after missing 2 games, dealing with symptoms?
There you go, Mike. Just for you.
No, it's a tough deal. That
just for you, Mike.
A lot of what we just watched and what we've seen from him this year is what makes him who he is. Nice run by Tracy.
Tracy, short run. First down.
I just think that for Dart, and when you're young, you run more than you typically do anyway. I mean, as he continues to get more years in the league, he will not run as much. I wouldn't anticipate. You see it all the time because you just don't see things quite as clearly. But I do think there has to be a little more structure. If that's your game, to be able to throw from within the pocket more than he's been able to. But again, I mean, he's a young guy. He's still figuring out this league.
Handoff. There goes Tracy again. He got about 6 yards on that one. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Crouching down at the end of the third quarter here.
The New England Patriots, for the first 9 games, they were one of the best run defenses in football. It's the last 3 weeks, and a big part of that is when they lost Milton Williams a couple of weeks ago.
We got whistles.
Quite as good in run defense as they had been. Timeout on the field for an injured New England player. Jack Gibbons came to the sideline. And maybe an issue with a helmet.
Helmet issue or something for Gibbons.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe the communication was going out or what might exactly be going on. So with Vrabel looking on, they change out the helmet. Robert Spillane has to come back in. And Shaw Smith came in to stop the proceedings before that snap. And a 2nd and 2. Tracy again is able to get
Tracy again, 3 yards and a first down.
Well, there's some firepower.
Ball at the New England 26.
Blake Neighbors, week 4, tore his ACL. Had 109 catches his rookie year last year. Scatteraboo with the ankle injury. Games and Jackson Dart missing the previous 2 games with
handoff, short run.
Symptoms as the handoff to Tracy gets 1. Well, you think about it when Cam Scatteraboo was healthy, and then with Jackson Dart, I mean, they really brought some excitement and some energy and all of that. Blake Neighbors goes down in Jackson Dart's first start there week 4, and so obviously that was a big blow. Then you lose Scatteraboo, and it's been pretty tough sledding.
Up the middle.
Tracy is on the sled here.
Short run. 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5.
2nd down makes it 3rd down and about 5. Go to the 4th quarter. See, it's been a frustrating night for the Giants. Been a fun night for the Patriots. 30-7.
End of the third quarter, 30-7. It's going to take a heck of a 4th quarter for your Giants to come back in this one.
Let's let him do his job, right? Young homeowners love to get involved with everything.
Latte for Jan?
We got a latte for Jan.
Remember, you don't work here.
Latte for Jan?
Ooh, I would not have that.
Julie.
Jan, Jan as in January. Canned goods, OJ, root beer, and probably sandwich cookies.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Could be Jan, I guess. Jan?
I'm pretty loyal. Start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. I shoot from the same spot.
Yeah.
So, Curtis? Every time. So you can imagine how good something's got to be to get me to switch.
Can't beat it. Come on. It's one of those days. You're not cooking dinner.
Yes, happy birthday to Gloria. It's coming up. Found that out last night.
I know.
That's awesome.
Got a smaller group. Give
Get 5 pieces of chicken for $9.
I think Debbie updated that. I'm going to update that for tomorrow's or for Wednesday's stream.
Lottery Holiday Raffle is here with your best chance to win $1 million. Only a limited number of tickets will be sold. There are also 10 $100,000 prizes, and 3 people will win $50,000 in early bird drawings. The final $1 million drawing is on January 2nd. So play the Maryland Lottery Holiday Raffle, because tickets are going fast. Toyota Bon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry. Wait, what? RAV4 Hybrid, Tundra, and more. How'd you do that? Toyota Bon Magic.
Get a new Camry right now with special 4.99% financing for 6
All right.
months.
Start of the fourth quarter. 30-7 game. Giants driving the ball 3rd and 5 on the 21. This is 4 down territory if you ask me. They can't go for 3 anywhere right now.
Smart. Popeye's $20 family meal beats everything. You take the night off. Take a holiday from cooking. Got a smaller group. Get 5 pieces of chicken for $9. Love that chicken from Popeye.
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by Taco Bell. As we continue from Massachusetts, seeing Boston and out of here in Foxborough, 20-plus miles southwest of the great city of Boston. Their Patriots lead 30-7. Direct snap.
And around to the direct snap. Singletary. Touchdown, Giants.
Clap your hands! More importantly, the offensive line, especially Andrew Thomas, the left tackle, he's able to get all the way.
Oh.
He comes all the way here and really kind of helps seal it all.
A lot of love and compassion in the chat. I love seeing that. Love to see that. Should always be looking out for those friends that we have. 100%.
To make it a 15-point game. 1 for 2.
All right, they're going to go for 2 here. They're going to go for 2.
Singletary stays in. Theo Johnson out wide to the right. That's him in motion. Starts to his left.
Starts left, rolls back right, running for his life. Still running. Got to throw it at some point, kid. There, he got it. Slayton makes the catch. They got the 2-pointer. 30-15. Wow.
Darius Slayton has a 30-yard touchdown catch in this game. Dart finally found him. 2-possession game at Foxborough.
14-54, and it's a 2-possession game. We'll see how that goes here. They got to really come out and get a stop automatically to have a chance. They cannot let New England go down and do a 8-10 play type of thing where they run 8 minutes off the clock. That'll kill their opportunity. I still don't think they have enough firepower in their gas tank. I could be wrong, though. Been wrong before.
Appreciate you.
Been wrong before.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max together for $19.99 a month.
These tours when we all clicked together.
Things are getting a little out of hand. It's the ultimate bundle for an unbelievable price.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry, but getting that King Henry.
A dog! Salutations! I'm here to lead the team. No, I don't want it. No. Sorcery! Behold my majestic stride!
Okay?
Oh, I am not.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor.
I'm glad they did that, but I mean, they just don't. I mean, they've lost a lot of weapons. When you lose Neighbors and you lose Scatterbo, I mean, that's some big offense right there that you've lost, That's not easy.
Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too.
Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over
Not easy.
airport lounges. I can get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
The Chargers host the defending champion Eagles this week on Monday Night Football.
Coach O wants him to go and drive it.
The thought did cross my mind.
It's because while Joe and Troy are on the call for the Human World game, we'll be calling the Monster World game.
Live inside the new Cheer Floor Stadium at Monsters Inc.
The third annual Monsters Monday Football kicks off next Monday at 8 Eastern from Monstropolis and Monday Night Football from LA.
Why is my tie so short?
Your tie? Look at mine. Jackson Dart just walked the bench and said it's a 2-score game. After that touchdown, the 2-point conversion, it's a 15-point affair.
At least he's trying to get him going. That's a good thing. Here's the kick. Taking it to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Tackle there. They're going to mark it at the 23. And New England will start there.
He's the youngest of 4 boys and grew up in a sports family. His dad, Mark, was also a quarterback and also played at North Carolina. Big brothers Luke and Bo played hoops at UNC, and Cole May opted for baseball, played at Florida. I'm told by Mom, Ane, who was a high school basketball star herself, that meal times in their household were always an adventure. A lot of meat, a lot of pasta. She said they could scramble 36 eggs at a time at breakfast. That's how many she could fit in her giant frying pan. And yet somehow, she said the boys were always still hungry out there.
Play action, rolls to his right, dumps to his tight end. Big play, 10, 15, 20 yards, 20-plus yards on the catch and run. Hunter Henry again.
Drake told us, especially last week when he couldn't get the ball in.
Great usage of Hunter Henry.
The 1-yard line. And on their family text, his brothers were giving it to him. But they're all
Yeah, you're probably right, Warrior.
They're watching every second of their baby brother just starring in the National Football League. Yeah, his dad has had quite an impact on him. Still takes a lot of advice from him. It's his trusted guy that he leans on. And then, of course, the older brothers. He had a lot of people, a lot of competition in that family growing up.
Short run, not much.
A gain of 2. Talking about accuracy, he came in his second year here, leading the NFL in completion percentage, and we've seen some beauties tonight. Yeah, I thought he really played about as well as you could. Last week when he started that game, didn't go so well, but not tonight. Right from the get-go, he was putting the ball where he wanted to, and this is where he's been so effective. As I mentioned, since around week 6 is when they started kind of airing it out a little bit more, and he's been as effective throwing the deep ball as anyone in the league. Best completion.
Play action, looking to throw, dumps it underneath, got his running back. First down and more. Inside the 45 to the 43. Gain of 12. Henderson on the run. On the catch and run.
A lot of times you see guys with high completion percentage, and it's the shorter passes, the quick wide receiver screens, everything under 10 yards, check downs, all of that. But that really has not been the case with Drake May. They've been a vertical passing game in a lot of ways. He's very accurate on the deep crossers. You don't see a lot of that in today's young quarterbacks coming into the league. 78% tonight. Touchdown to
handoff up the middle. Henderson, gain of 2. Fear's owl. 12:40 left in the game. Welcome in, Fear. Where are you watching from?
We didn't get a chance to comment on it. The Giants, they go for 2 there. The analytics would say that was the right decision, but if they don't make it, that's still a 3-possession game. I personally didn't think they needed to go for 2 there. I'm sure that'll light up the social media with the analytics, but doesn't make sense to me. You got to get it to two possessions first.
Shotgun, looking to throw, pressure coming. They're finally going to get to Drake May.
Was in there, not alone. A loss of 4 on the
loss of 4 on the play. 3rd and 12 coming up.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Gets his first.
Welcome to the clubhouse, Frank Soto. Thank you for subbing it up.
He knows they're coming, and he's got protection. And what I've seen of him coming into this game, he's usually been a little quicker.
Troy's always got something good to say there. Always got something good to say. 3rd down and 12. Shotgun. Dumps it to the running back again. Henderson steps out of bounds. He got about 4 yards, so they're going to have to punt to the Giants. They're on the Giants 41. They might be able to get a field goal out of this. It's a 50-some yard field goal. They might go for that.
Here's a look at it. He stepped out as he threw him out of the way. Still probably felt good. Oh, Lord. Only the second punt.
Nope, they are going to punt. They are going to punt.
First one did not go well. With 25 yards. And Javon Holland is waiting deep.
Trying to milk all the time off the clock they can. They're going to take the delay of game to take the 5 yards, move it back a little bit. That's a smart play, actually, that in that situation. They'll probably have a better chance for that there.
Ace in this game, Brendan Schooler, who injured his left ankle. He is an all-pro special teams player. But it's been a highlight tonight, save that one punt in the first half by Bering.
All right, here's the punt.
And over end, Giants came out.
Fair catch called at the 14. So they'll have it on the 14 when we return. 10:46 on the clock remaining, and they're down 2 scores.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in tackles?
At Burger King, you write the rules of value.
Rule number 82. Everyone gets
Long field.
Now we choose the
86 yards to go. 86 to go.
Everyone with the $5 deal or $7 trio.
Survival in West.
Yeah, they're still pushing that movie. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it.
IHG's 20 hotel guests. Guest, come guest.
I get it. It's hard to change. Me, I'm pretty loyal. Been on the same team for 17 years. Same coach for 11. Never switched my number once. I'll start acting warm up with a pass from the same guy. What's up, Curtis? I shoot from the same spot every time.
It's all about the learning. Tell everybody how quick they're. Yeah, we got a lot of good people that are picking up the game pretty quick on the channel, which is awesome. Love that. Love that. We don't mind being the learning experience for that.
Pick more or less on top player. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Available in 31 states, including Texas, Georgia, and Minnesota. Pick anytime across all sports. Pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on.
What is this?
Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your capital. Join today and get a free $20 entry. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Sleeper. Oh, God. Another new gambling place. They just keep coming.
How about a same-day in-home estimate and next installation? Is that fast enough? Plus no payments until 2027. Visit constellationhome.com.
Yeah, Jets need a bunch of stuff over there to keep it going.
Begins tomorrow as ESPN and the Beat Foundation continue to highlight the importance of cancer research. You can help support game-changing research by visiting v.org/donate. Great to see Randy Moss, the Hall of Famer.
Randy Moss in the game today.
27 touchdown catches in this stadium since it opened in 2002 for the great Randy Moss, who lost cancer. And it's great to have him back with us at ESPN doing his work on Sunday mornings.
Handoff. Tracy goes nowhere. Hit the backfield. Loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
Yep, Danny Pooh Bear's another one who's been learning it for us. Do you think the Giants will clutch it up and win? I don't think they have enough offensive weapons there, Fear. Honestly.
He hits it, and it's just a really well-coached team. They tackle exceptionally well. They make you earn just about everything you get. They just don't give you any easy plays, whether it's on the ground or through the air.
Player down for the Giants. I'll tell you who he is when we come back.
Got a man down for the Giants. They're going to a timeout.
They never stop. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's a Rivalry.
Pat's just playing. Well, Patriots want to run down the clock, but I wish the Giants were at full power. I wish they had Scatterboo and Neighbors. I think they'd be a totally different team. Injuries can kill a team's thing. Look at my Ravens, how bad they were at the beginning of the year with all the injuries. They were horrible. Horrible.
Rebalance. We got now. Let's go, boys. One thing I've noticed about football fans is they get told by the players can actually hear them. Proud of you. Looking good. Keep it up. But when you have Geico Insurance, you'll always be heard. They have top-notch customer service with people.
Dun.
Here you go. That's because you're running sites alone.
Hey, thank you, bud. Cool.
Could you pass the ball?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just pass the ball.
Yeah, just
Okay. Pass it.
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to Geico.
You miss 100% of the deals you don't shop. Let that sink in.
Yeah, I'm surprised they let all those New York teams go to Jersey. I don't get that. Jersey should get a team because it could support it, and New York should have a team in New York.
iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition.
I think our quarterback's still injured. Still plenty of injuries there.
The NFL season kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
It was Tyrone Tracy who was down. You see at the end of this tackle, he gets hit in the head by Corey Durden. He was able to get up, and then when he got up and started to go to the sideline, it looked like his leg kind of buckled. Two separate situations.
Shotgun, here we go. 2nd and 12. Got it to Singletary. He got 8 of it back. 10 of it back. 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2.
Hey, you look at what New England's doing now, playing a little more coverage and just going to try to keep everything in front of them and make them earn every yard and not give up a big play and a quick score.
They're down at 2.
3rd and 2. Pressure coming. He's going to run for it. Dart gets it. First down out by the 28.
But not before Jackson Dart picked it up in a gain of 3.
As much as he likes to run, take a look at the end of this.
I have no idea what they're doing, Steve.
Good job of picking it up.
No idea.
Expect them to have somebody with eyes on it, but
Who am I rooting for to win? Neither. I'm just doing football. Fear. Just doing football. Handoff. Singletary. Every time they try to run up the middle, they can't get anything. Nice play.
He's bounced around. He was actually cut by the Giants out of training camp, but he's getting a lot of work for these Patriots up front. Tyrone Tracy gets carted off. And a good play by Corey Durden to bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, he's made a real impact. He's been exceptional as a pass rusher this year. And as you mentioned, Joe, he's had a career high in snaps. We've had to rely on him.
Play action. About to get hit. Holding it too long. Now he lets it go. Incomplete. He held on to that way too long. Way too long.
It's a really good play by Christian Gonzalez, and this is a defense that they play a fair amount of man coverage, and you can do that when you've got the kind of corners they have. Christian Gonzalez, as we talked about, he's exceptional. But even with Carlton Davis and then their nickel corner, Marcus Jones, those are three guys that can match up really against anybody. Allows them to really challenge people in games like this, or certainly in shorter yardage situations when you don't want to give free access off the
shotgun, looking to throw. Rolls out to his right. Dart can't get anything.
As Dart goes out of bounds with a foot far. His forward progress was stopped. The clock will continue to run, and now after that gain of 1, Mike Kafka is going to send the punt team out.
They are going to punt. This game is done. There's not enough time left, I don't think, barring some abomination.
They can do something, but
they got to stop last time the Patriots had it.
Here's the kick.
Here is Jones on the return.
Jones on the return after the 30, 35, 37-yard line. Hey, throw this in the kitchen for me, please. How was work?
Monday Night Football from Foxborough.
Entry for sugar 20 minutes ago.
Did you find out anything or no?
Gifts.
They said it's talk to Adam.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I don't think the Steelers want to make a change unless they absolutely have to. I think they like the fact that they've had the very minimal amount of coaches through the years.
One of those. I just want them to be there when I need them.
Hi, here's your reported nitrogen-infused water. Bubbles are too big. I went to film school for this.
At NGM, we don't do mascots. We do what's right when things go wrong.
Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't go for that on 4th down. I mean, you're down. Again, your record's 2-10. You know. You're welcome, George. You're welcome. Your record's 2-10. Go for it. What do you got to lose in that big picture? If you don't get it, they score. You're already losing. You know.
The final $1 million drawing is on January 2nd.
I don't think Tomlin will go anywhere when he's done coaching. I think he'll be like Cowher and he'll just stop. That's what I think will happen with him.
All year, it's finally here. The December to Remember sales event from Len Stoller Lexus. Come celebrate with 2.49% financing on.
Yes, thank you for being here, whether in Ninja, or in the chat. Either way, we're grateful. Thank our moderators for all their support. You know, whether you've been in the chat or Ninja, we ask you, hey, help us out. Just when you come into our channel, hit the like for us. It helps us out a lot. Is there a scheduled show yet for next year's meetup? No. We haven't even met yet to even start planning it. We don't do that till January, Steve. We'll do that in January.
Among them are Giants and Patriots players. Eli Manning.
Probably be in January sometime.
Adam Vinatieri, one of the best big game kickers, big moment kickers in the history of the league. Proud to say that only
Philly Birds 12. What's up? Welcome in. Amazing Grace. Thank you. Thank you for watching today. Hope you and Philly Birds and everybody else are all subscribed to the channel. I know sometimes YouTube will kick it out, so make sure you are.
Well, good luck to all those guys, and you know, you can talk about all.
2nd down and 3 here. 2nd and 3.
The big kicks, you know, over the years, whether it was for New England or for Indianapolis, I mean, he was just clutch time after time in some really huge games and big moments.
Second down and 3. Henderson in the back.
Handoff. Henderson. First down across midfield. Down the sidelines he's going. He's knocked out of bounds about the 35. Inside the 30. Wow. 26-yard run for Henderson.
That's some of the explosiveness that we talked about with him and the things that he's capable of. I mean, every time he has the football, this is...
That running back's very explosive. Very explosive.
It has really been impressive watching him and so many of these young players on this Patriot team.
Last 5 weeks, he's led all NFL rookie running backs in rush yards with over 400. He's really come on.
Yeah, and he's had some lanes tonight. I mean, for a good part of the year, he's been having to break a lot of tackles.
Throw, hey, touchdown. We got a flag, though. Hold on. Henry's in the end zone, but we got a flag.
There are two
separate flags. Let's see what they are.
Flag came out early. It looked like it might have been an illegal shift early, and then
That's fouls by each team on the play.
Offsetting fouls. They're going to replay the down. Offsetting.
Defense number 8. Those fouls offset. Replay first down.
So instead of a 30-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Henry in the first 300-yard passing game of the year for Drake May is coming back.
I thought he said 75 was the one who was moving at the time that Henry went into motion. I exactly picked that up. Did you, Russell?
Yeah, it was actually 77 that was going on into a 3-point stance when he went in motion.
That's been Brown against the start.
All right, here we go. Back from the 30 again. Handoff. Up the middle, Henderson. Gain of about 6.
I'm just going to use this because, it gives me an out kind of. But Vrabel said, I'm not big into comparisons. I don't like comparisons. But when I watch Travion Henderson run, the player in today's game that jumps into my mind is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. There's no doubt. And, we talked about the free agency and all that they were able to do there. They spent a record $360 million to bring in a lot of these players. But the draft class as well. We haven't talked much about Will Campbell because he's out tonight, but I get a franchise.
Shotgun, dumps it outside. Diggs. Short gain. 3rd and 1 coming up from the 21. 3rd and 1 from the 21.
It'll be 3rd down and 1. And I only say that as a compliment, not comparing one player to the other. But as far as watching somebody from where we sit week after week.
Okay, that's great, Kate. Thank you. I took a bag out just this morning and put it in the boxes. We've got all the boxes out there ready to roll. Thank you.
Yeah, he's been, Gibbs is obviously a great player.
Short quarterback sneak, first down.
But to go back to the draft, Joe.
Giants have all their timeouts, but I would hope that they wouldn't be doing it. Good night, John. Thank you for being here. And who called timeout here?
A lot of great drafts there towards the end of his time here in New England, and he made up for it.
Yes, thank you, Kay, so much.
He left. Things didn't go so well, but to get a franchise quarterback last year and then this year to get a lockdown left tackle, in addition to a guy like Travion Henderson and, of course, Jared Wilson, their left guard's out tonight as well as a rookie, and he is coming along. But you go through the list, there's a lot to build on.
Giants took a timeout.
Rookies through week 12. You see what the Patriots are? Patriots are 10-2. Leading by 15 right now. The other team.
All right, here we go.
Combined 6-27. So you talk about nailing a draft.
That's what I don't get. Why would you be calling a timeout?
When you're playing a lot of rookies is learning how to win. And this franchise, the last couple of years, winning 4 games, and Vrabel brings that when he takes over as the head coach. But this team, and I understand their schedule, but they can only play who's on it, and they.
Handoff, solid run. Gain of about 6, almost 7. Second down. Oh, they're going to say 5. Wow, that really got spotted bad. 2nd and 5. We got another timeout.
I did. Yeah. Free shipping. I've been waiting all night to say that. Free shipping.
If Nationwide can be a great insurance and financial services company, what's stopping you from being so much more than one thing? That question is what inspired me to create the Motivating Method.
2nd timeout used. They got 1 left.
Blue Insurance and Financial Services.
And all basically, if they get a first down here, they can almost run the clock out. Get a whole nother set of downs.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
2nd down and 4.
May running for his life. Got to throw on the run. He's just going to run it himself. Slides down to stay inbounds. That was smart. They taking another timeout?
Yes. This morning. Here we go. This was your big moment this morning. Yes. We were selling slippers. There's the free shipping moment. Yes. That is Tory. And I've been saying to come up with different ways to say free shipping. I didn't watch this. Did you see this part? Well, I watched this morning. I did not catch the headband there. What was that all about? It's a new toy or a thing that's going to be on the rage. Another biohacker? No. It's something. It's like a ball that you punch. And yeah, that's perfect. Who's this guy? He's just on the crew, and he just wiped the floor with me. I competed against him. I think his name was Eddie.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Trips to the right.
They took one while we were talking about free shipping.
Throws. Caught. Henry, first down. Inside the 10. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, but more importantly, the clock continues to run.
Patriots team is very good. Yes, I agree. Amazing Grace.
You see Drake May, he feels the pressure coming. He just gives.
Drake May has really stepped up his game this year. Really starting to put it together.
A good connection. And talking with Drake May, says Hunter Henry's maybe his best friend on the team. You know, they're just extremely close. And when you have that off the field, and then the chemistry they have on the field.
Handoff off the middle.
Henderson.
Tackled Henderson. Under 4 minutes now. Mr. Steve Browning, good night, sir. Chat with you soon.
It's late.
Hopefully we can get a win this weekend.
And to go through 13 games before you get your bye week, it now, looking at it, I'm sure Mike Vrabel would tell you it comes at a good time. That they've been able to come in here, and you always worry about a game like this, and you are going to follow it up with a bye, but they came in and took care of business tonight. They'll get a chance.
Stephon Diggs is a pretty good receiver still.
See if they can't close this season out and go into the playoffs with the number 1 seed. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal, knockdown, incomplete.
Dane Belt knocked it down for good measure. Well, you've got New England that is on their way to 11-2. Denver got the win last night. What a game that was. Over Washington, they are 10-2. They've won 9 straight. They won that game 27-26 in overtime. That was a big win for them. Being able to finish that one off. But tell you, that last pass, that easily could have been a pick 6. And then we're not talking about good morning America. 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal, May.
He gets hit by Zaire Barnes.
Are they going to kick a field goal here or what?
4th and goal, and the clock will run down inside 2:20. Here's a look at that pass that I was talking about. It's Dane Belton. He reads it the entire way. He's right there, just a tad, reacts a little bit quicker, but the ball that was behind Henry, there was nobody out in front. 23-yard try here for Andy Horton.
Up and good. All right, we got a little over 2 minutes, 2:14 exactly.
Last week 4 for 4, this week 4 for 5. Playoff picture. I always like to look to the far right.
Let me go ahead and fix these things for next week while I'm doing it.
Conference leader at the moment, Denver.
So where is the Patriots?
The Patriots.
Patriots are going to go to 11-2.
Switch spots after tonight.
And who is the other one?
Look at the Jaguars, where they are at 8.
Giants.
Those teams that are lurking or hanging around, or whatever we call them.
2-11.
The Jaguars, they're 4-1 since their week.
At least we got it all good there.
And they've got something going there.
Have a good night, Coach O.
It just seems that they got a lot of talent. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And Conan's done a nice job.
He really has. I think it's, it's obviously wide open. I mean, you look at New England and Denver, and both have had great years, have won a lot of games here. They're red hot. 2 young quarterbacks, and it's always interesting to see how these young guys go.
All right, here's your kick.
How they handle the postseason. Bo Nix got a taste of it last
Touchback.
year.
Touchback.
Count Buffalo out either. I mean, obviously they lost some games they'd rather not have, but they're right there as well. And with the experience, the playoff experience that they have, that means a lot.
Take a look at that race for the AFC number 1 seed between the Patriots, the Broncos, and the Colts. Colts lost yesterday. There's the Patriots run. Buffalo game coming up. Broncos at Vegas, then Green Bay, Jacksonville at KC, Chargers at home, and then the Colts will see them on Monday night.
Here we go, shotgun formation. Yeah, Patriots fans, it's a fun game. For all the rest, it's not. But definitely for Patriots fans, yeah.
The Patriots, the Broncos, the Bears, with the best records into December coming into the season. That's pretty remarkable.
That's a great job by the players as well as the coaches. I'm looking forward to watching the Los Angeles Chargers. It'll be interesting to see whether Justin Herbert's able to play after the surgery on that left hand.
Throws it underneath again.
Here's a broken tackle by
Singletary tries to stay in bounds as long as he can.
Just over 2 minutes.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
16-yard catch and run. I'm sure Jim Harbaugh, when we talked with him, would be more than forthcoming about playing status. Justin Herbert.
Pretty good idea. My guess is before we even talk with him.
The Patriots are that consistent, Neil. I mean, they played well all year.
Singletary again.
Singletary again, short run, gain of 8 or 9.
Jimmy was just happy and bubbly and a different guy. Michigan.
2-minute warning.
I'm looking through a different lens. 2-minute warning.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me grab this real quick.
Travel and then they're seeing the world with Platinum. There's nothing like a stay that sets the standard with the largest global hotel program. Nothing like nearly 5 housing resorts, a complimentary breakfast like through neighborhood. And you have more time to play with an extra night. Nothing like never having to rush home thanks to late checkout. With exceptional travel benefits worldwide, there's nothing like Platinum.
With 50 to 60% off everything online at Old Navy, we've invited the abominable
All right.
to give us his take on outerwear.
This guy gets it.
This guy gets it. Give me a break.
Started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. And that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller time.
Officer, can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it costs.
I don't follow.
You see the Sunday Santa thing?
Yeah?
The someone should pay for it.
Enjoy the good car.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. For the big, small, short, tall. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola.
What is this Coke commercial? I haven't seen this forever. Okay, that's a new Coke commercial I haven't seen. A little bit different.
Toys they love, or food they devour. All the best price gifts for any pet. For low prices and for holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
Coming up on the nationwide post game, we'll visit with one of the stars. Maybe the Patriots head coach. I put the ask in directly with him pregame. We'll see what happens there. We'll take you inside the winning locker room, hear from the respective quarterbacks. Then we'll visit with Joe and Troy. This is my GMA tryout. Back to you.
Very morning show friendly. Well done. Minute 54 to go. No timeouts for the.
Minute 54, no timeouts. And he's going down. He got sacked.
Spinning Jackson Dart to the turf.
Dart goes to the ground.
A rookie free agent from Cal Poly who gets sack number 3 on the year.
I think what we've seen of Jackson Dart really this year and the times that he's been able to play is that, if he's got the first read, he's pretty good, as most quarterbacks are, getting the ball out on time. And, a lot of the hits that he does take are him trying to create and put the ball longer than he probably needs to.
Watch out. This ball up for grabs.
Home run balls.
To the turf, and Jalen.
No good.
Came flying in on Jackson Dart. Slayton downfield was the target on the pass. Dart somehow got rid of it.
Yeah,
I don't know how he got rid of that.
Play before this, and then they dial it back up again, and the free rusher with Hawkins, and he's just trying to create a play and give his guy a chance to go up and see what he can do. Fourth down here, I would expect a similar look.
Dart has been hit a lot tonight. With an 8. They look like they're coming.
Shotgun, looking to throw, gets it off. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. This game is done. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. I'm going to call it a night. We will see you next football broadcast Thursday night right here on the channel. Thursday night, Lions and Cowboys at 8 o'clock. Come join us. Hit the like and the sub on the way out. It's been a long night. We'll see y'all real soon. Good night, everybody.